her.
We'll all need it.
Miss. You know what? I think she's going to use her halfling luck ability.
Hell yeah!
I get to re-roll it and keep the triggering. Keep the result. Miss.
No.
All right. So sadly, that's a miss, and she will fire again. She doesn't want to use her spell quite yet. All right, that's it for her. Sojin, what will you do?
First action, reload. Fire a bolt. That's a hell. I'm gonna reroll that.
All right, that'll hit for. We'll take the better damage, so 7 points of damage.
All right, reloads, and then walks up the wall. So he is currently clinging to the ceiling.
Okay. So the ceiling is because you can walk up the wall. You make it up 25 feet. Is your movement, or is it 30?
Since I do have panache, yes, it is. Actually, it's 40 with panache.
Okay, so you can fully hang upside down at the moment.
Yep.
You're currently 40 feet above the ground.
Yep.
All right.
Oh my
and
god.
now it's its turn. So the creature is going to charge the wall. And it's going to... that's its first action.
I now have a target. Can my prepared shot go?
Yeah, you can make a shot.
Ooh.
Nice. And so you rolled stealth for initiative, am I correct?
Yes.
So it didn't know you were there, so that's going to be a critical hit and a sneak attack. So
Ooh.
that's
16.
14, 16, plus 9, 25 damage.
Yeah.
Good shot. All right. And now it's going to... in a rage, it's going to attempt to break down the wall of stone. So this is a attack against armor class 10 with a hardness of 14. So here's the first strike. Using its snake fangs. Alright, so that's going to deal 4 damage, because unfortunately the walls are immune to criticals.
Wait, am I looking at that right? It has a snake, a vulture, and a centipede?
No, you're correct.
Okay, I can barely see that. Can we have a blown up picture for me?
Sure, give me a second.
Like, my eyesight is not doing me favors today.
Okay, here it is.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't change this one. I'm sorry.
It's okay. That was not my spider ick reaction. That was ugh.
This thing ugly. Burn this thing to the ground.
And then it's going to go ahead and attempt another strike at the wall, dealing 10 damage. So the wall is starting to buckle under its might, but it's still up. Now that it's up against the wall, against range attacks, it does have cover, since you are light cover because it's a big target, but it does have cover, so its armor class is a little higher. Anyway, Jory, you're up. What do you do?
I'm going to hide behind Arf and take another shot.
And that defied that,
So
and that, so it's no longer getting cover because you got the clear shot.
Right.
Yep, you do.
So do I have to roll Do I have to roll stealth for it to work right?
No, you're good.
No. Since it can't see you, you can. Actually, no, that's right. You can hide behind Arf. You're right. So, yeah, first you have to make a stealth check.
Oh, yeah.
22. I have to compare it to its perception. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Would you like
okay.
to reroll?
Nah,
Okay.
I will do that though.
All right.
Oh
Even
boy!
with that will strike. So that's going to be 5 damage.
5.
Nice.
All right, and you have one. You got off Arf, attempted to hide, shoot. So that's it for you, right?
I wasn't on Arf.
Oh,
He moved
okay.
though.
So you have one
I,
action.
I went I went I went and hid behind Arf. Tried
No,
to.
I understand. So you have
Okay.
one action remaining. What would you like to do?
And I'll miss. Okay.
Okay.
I'm done.
Zarni, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move
Olaf.
to here. I can still see it. So fire off one.
Wall.
Nope, I'm waiting for the wall. There's a reason I'm waiting for the wall.
Okay,
Okay.
so reflex. It has to make a reflex save. All right, so it succeeds, but it doesn't critically succeed. So that's going to be
Half
33 divided by 2, 17 damage.
All right.
So that's still a good shot. All right.
Yep. Let me just mark off that I used that.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's a 1 action. Now I need a 2.
Well, you moved, so you have one action remaining.
So I will then cast Glass Shield.
Good
Nice.
call. All right, Iskander, you're up.
So first off, I know that it's trying to break down the wall, but are any of its heads currently sticking through the? Like, basically, does she have a melee attack against any of them, or no?
It does not have reach, so you would have to get closer if you wanted to get in melee.
Okay, gotcha. In that case, she is just going to continue to bombard it with... Actually, wait. Before she does this, she's actually just going to give it a very cold, dangerous look. What's it called? Intimidating glare. So I roll intimidation. Oh!
Oh, all right. So critical success. So that's going to make it frightened too. So armor class and all stats attack rolls and saving throws are reduced by 2.
All right, and she starts strikes it with her spear.
That is going to hit. So that's 13 damage.
And she raises her shield for her last action.
Okay, good call. Lindsay is going to, on her turn, she's going to use her first ability to basically make that aura of like buffing, so +1 to everything for the party.
Woohoo.
Then she's going to reload her short bow, and actually she doesn't have to reload that. She'll shoot, misses, and she'll attempt to shoot again. She's a buffer, not a damager. All right, Sojin, you're up.
All right. Since he's on the ceiling, is he up enough where we could run and hell, I'll just flash. I could technically just tumble on through and drop behind it.
You could, if you want to be alone in the room with it.
Yeah, I don't know if I would recommend that
That would
right now.
not be wise.
No, in that case, he's just gonna scoot forward enough
Yeah,
where he
because,
can
the
reach.
wall zone reaches the reaches the ceiling, so that you know.
Right, I'm just saying he moves just enough where he can strike through the hole.
Okay.
He's then gonna attack.
Okay.
That's enough because of the debuffs to him.
So that's going to be 13 plus your panache is
So that's 17. No, 6,
15
7,
plus 12,
8,
27.
18. 18.
18?
Because it's 13 plus 2 plus 3.
Oh, I thought you had. Oh, you didn't declare it as a finisher. That's why.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. So that's 18. Go on.
And then he slips back out.
All right. On its turn, it is going
Basically, I just stab the top of its head and poke back out.
Okay, so on its turn, it's going to attempt to break the wall. So first attack.
Oh, right, no
That's going to be
crit.
11. So let me see the wall. It looks like the wall is about half broken. It's going to make another strike. That's going to be plus 24. The wall is on splinters now. One more good shot like that, and it's going to break. So I think it's going to attempt to break it one more time. And the wall is broken. It can now get through on its turn. All right, Jory, you're up.
I'm going to. Let's see. Where's those magic arrows?
Oh,
I'm
you're
going to shoot.
use you're going to shoot one of those magic arrows?
Yeah, try and trip it.
Good call. All right, so go ahead and make your check. I believe those are.
Let me go
I
back
was
sheet.
I was looking for the description of it to post it, but I keep missing it.
I got you. I got you. The trip line arrows are right here.
Yeah, there it is. Whoa, right at the bottom where I didn't look.
Also, remember we have the ram ring. We can fire that off once you trip it up.
Okay, maybe. Okay, here goes the short bow.
Okay, can you apply the criticals? You can choose to knock the target prone instead of pin the target. Okay, so
I'd like to re-roll that.
Go for it. Remember, it's 28 you need to reach.
Yeah,
No, 29.
You actually needed a 28 because it shook off one of its fear.
Right. Oh,
there we go.
All right, that'll
Like I
hit.
said.
So that's going to be 3 damage.
Okay.
And let me see. You can choose to knock. If you can apply the bow's wire animates as it hits target and attempts to wrap around its legs if you're vanishing. If you can apply the bow's critical, because you can apply critical effects to bows, right?
yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then I'm assuming you would like to knock it prone rather than slow it.
Yeah.
All right.
Tripped
so
up.
As the arrow disappears, it gets tripped up. Actually, you have to make a. Okay. So make an athletics check against it. You are going to get a +2 to your check. All right. So it is knocked prone.
Nice.
Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to do an intimidation against it.
Good call.
Just
Take that roll.
yell in very loud hobbit voice, "Stay down, you worthless lump of flesh."
Ooh.
Hold on. Let me check its will. That'll be enough. It's now back to fear 2.
Very nice.
All right. That's it for you, right?
That was an arrow and an intimidation, so I technically have one more.
Yeah. Do you want to attempt to hide behind Arf again?
I was going to, yes.
All right. You're gonna get a. I'm gonna get a. That's not gonna be enough, even with
Nope.
the +2.
Nope, it's not.
All right. Zarni, you're up.
Okay. Can I do one free action?
What's the free action?
I was gonna yell at the 2 idiots in front of what used to be the wall to move back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
All right. You two might want to move back.
On it.
And then my one action is going to be that. Clearly, it does not hit.
Oh, is that a focus spell?
Oh,
No.
it's a reflex.
Yeah, it's the reflex.
Well,
You'll
right.
find out
But,
after it rolls if it hits or not.
It's
well,
a
yeah,
normal
but
spell.
okay. So it's a okay. Because if it was a focus, remember you only get 1 focus per encounter unless you have more focus
No,
points.
I'm saving that.
Okay, gotcha.
I
So
hardly
I
use
need to
them,
make
so.
I am going to get a -2 to my reflex because I'm on the ground. All right, so I take half, so that's 10 damage.
All right, let me mark off that I used it. Otherwise, I will try and
Oh,
use it again.
No, wait, no, that's only on.
And then, so that was a 2-action. No, sudden bolt is not a 2-action. What am I thinking? It's a 1-action.
So you could use your 2 actions to save up for a third action. Like how many actions do the wall spells take?
2.
3.
3.
Ah,
Yeah.
damn it. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
so you can't ready those.
But I will ready a live wire. So that way, if these two get back in time, I can at least zap it.
Okay, is Livewire a 1-action?
It's a 2.
Yeah, so you can't ready that. You can only ready a 1-action.
Oh, that's mean.
What's the range on Livewire?
Probably 30 feet.
30 feet.
Never mind then. Nope. Then what I'm gonna do is, come on. Gotta have more than that. Okay.
Hit him.
Here we go.
Okay. So I need to make a saving throw again. That should be 26 DC. So I'll fix your sheet later. Reflex, right?
Yeah.
-2. All right.
So,
So I take half damage for 2.
No, 3.
Oh.
So the additional point of Sonic.
Okay, so 3 plus 2. So all right, 5. All right. Iskander, you're up.
All right. Really quickly, how far back did you want Iskander to go? Like here?
well, yeah, that would work because I'm gonna drop a firewall.
Okay, so Iskander is just going to back up to about here-ish. That's 15 feet of movement. So that's 1 action. She is going to keep on throwing her spear because that is what she is good at.
All right, go for it.
Spear, returning.
It's my 4, and what's the range? Are you?
Let's see. That's
You're
within 1 in range increment, so it's -2.
All right, so my +2 effectively, so that's gonna hit.
Nice.
So for 11 damage.
Very nice. And for her final action, she raises her shield.
Okay. Lindsay is going to do the +1 buff aura again, and she'll fire a short bow. This time she does hit for 9 points of damage. And then she will attempt to shoot again. Miss. All right. Sojin, you're up.
Sojin is going to drop some caltrops.
Woohoo!
Good call.
So they'll spread out. Where's the paint tool? Rectangle.
Yeah, so 1 square. Well, it's 1 square. Yeah.
In that case,
put it right in front of the hole.
Yeah. Right in the middle, so you can't miss it.
Yep.
All right, and then he moves to here, and then drops down as part of his action, and reloads his crossbow. And that's it.
Okay.
That's 3.
All right. So
that was my last caltrop too.
on its
three's
turn,
over.
How do I want to do this? I know how I'm going to do this. All right. So it's going to use an action to stand up, so it's no longer prone.
What's tangled, isn't it?
Well, no. The
Fleming arrow
It
disappears
was the
after you
trip
fire it.
effect, not entangle. I had to declare it as. I would have had to declare it as an entangle.
Right.
Yeah.
Good point.
So it will then move here And let me see. It's going to.
It's got to make a
Yeah,
acrobatics
right.
check.
Acrobatics, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna make it at a -1. -2, excuse me. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
It was the worst I thought.
No, it definitely was. It's then going to.
Uh-oh.
I don't have enough actions to do that, fortunately.
That said, Iskander can slap him.
Not until it actually does an interaction, interacts, or something like that.
Don't you have reactive strike?
I do, but there are specific conditions that are required for it to activate.
Exactly. And since the spear doesn't have reach, it didn't do anything to trigger it.
Move.
With my lance, I could.
Well, it moved into melee range. It didn't move out of that melee range. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. If it was the if it was the lance, then that would have worked.
All right.
Anyway, back to this. So it's going to, in a fit of rage, it's going to attempt to bite at Iskander.
That is a hit, but it is partially blocked by my shield.
All right, so that's going to be 22 damage. What's your shield hardness?
8 hardness.
All right, so 22, 14. So you take 14, your shield takes 14.
Let's see. Oh, actually, really quickly. Overnight, would Zarni have repaired the shield if he's gone to rest?
We have repair kits, so yes.
Okay, sweet. All right, so it's back to 64.
I'm good with that. All right. Also, you are going to have to make a save against the bloom venom.
Gotcha. Let's see. Actually, how much damage did the shield take again?
14.
14? Alright, so that's down to 50 health. And I'm all down to 100 health. Let's see. And let's see. Is that a DC or okay?
DC is 29 fortitude. Yeah.
Oh
yeah, you make it.
All right. So since you take a success, nothing happens. You're good.
Very nice.
All right. That's it for that. Jory, you're up.
Yeah, you and Arf. luckily, with Arf, you don't need because
I don't know if that's a good idea right now.
I'll whistle the dog. He'll follow.
Yep.
I'm going to move back to here and fire.
Okay. Well, before that, since you and Arf are both moving, it's going to use of 3 mines, and basically it gets 3 attacks of opportunity.
Oh.
And the first one is going to be its vulture.
Wait, it didn't tell a will save.
What?
Of 3 mines is a reaction to failing a will save.
Oh, well, hold on. There was a different ability.
I'm assuming it has an ability which allows it to use a
3-headed.
Yep.
And triple opportunity is the one that I was looking at specifically. Sorry about that. So, with triple opportunity, it gets 3 attack opportunity. Against Jory, it's going to attack with its vulture beak.
Ouch.
Right, so that's going... what's your armor class?
26.
Alright, so it's not a critical. That's the important part. But that's going to be 22 slashing damage. And you now have bleed. 1d8 bleed until until it stops bleeding. Or you're mended with a medicine check. So don't worry about the bleed right now, since that'll start getting you next turn. Alright.
22 would be 64.
And then it's going to target Arf with its centipede mandibles.
27.
I think that'll hit Arf. So that is going to be 20 points of damage to Arf. Actually, 26 because of the acid.
And it can't make a third attack against him because it specifically states it cannot hit the same target with one of its heads.
That's correct, but that means he can still hit the Iskander with the last one.
Yep, so Iskander's stuck unless she wants to risk it running away, or risk getting hit on the way out.
Alright, so now you have the rest of your action, Jory.
Okay.
That means you have 2 more actions.
Well,
Yeah.
1 because you did 1 to command. Actually, no.
Because he's a
Arthur can work
beastmaster,
independently.
yes. He, just like how the horse can get 1 free action.
Yeah, but that means it's
move.
not doing any other actions, basically.
Right. Right.
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
just following. I'm going to re-roll that. And it's the same.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll be a miss,
That
sadly.
stinks. That really stinks.
Oh. 1 more action. What would you like to do?
I
with it?
know. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Well, the only thing I have ready is composite bow.
Oh yeah!
That'll hit, though. For
6.
4, 6 damage. Alright, Zarni, you're up.
Okay. Iskander, it's about to get really hot, but you might be able to shove it.
You're not firing me, are you?
No!
Yeah.
Shove it into
Wait.
the wall!
Wait, why are you putting it that way and not blocking the hallway?
Because then you guys
Yeah.
can't
You're
shoot it.
you're standing in the way.
Yeah, you guys
That's what I'm
can't
Exactly.
saying.
shoot
Why
it.
not draw? No, do it like this here, bisecting it.
You can't.
I can't.
They have to be empty squares, don't they?
Well, it depends on the wall spell. Let's check Wall of Fire real quick. You create a straight line. The wall stands.
It doesn't say it. One of them
It
says
doesn't.
it.
No, it's Wall of Stone that you couldn't, or Wall of Bramble. Wall of Fire can be put on top of them.
And guess what? Never mind that.
Put it right in the middle.
Belay that order.
There we go.
And that's
All right,
my
so-
turn.
All right, so any creature that crossed the wall or is occupying it at the start of their turn takes that fire damage. So that'll trigger on the start of its turn.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want me to go ahead and at least program it so I don't forget?
Sure. All right, so I'm gonna just mark it here, and I'll remember to take it off if it gets turn. Iskander, you're up.
So, Iskander is not going to risk being bitten. So what she's going to do is she is going to activate her Lion's Bite shield. Let's see, that's a free action, but I basically have to use a shield block to activate it.
Yeah, so you raise shield, and then you get to make a swing with it at the same time. So
Yep.
make your shield attack.
Let me just check that really quickly. Strike with it each time you raise the
Wall
shield,
of
as well as the
Thorns.
strike action.
Yeah, it was Wall of Thorns. So.
Oh! Very nice.
All right, that's going to be 28 damage. Very good.
Alright, and since your shield is raised... Actually, let me just check something really quickly. I am actually doing this attack with a spear.
Mhm.
Hmm,
That will miss, sadly.
gotcha. She doesn't really have anything else to do right now, so she is just going to... Number 3. No such luck. Alright, that's her turn.
All right. No one else is really banged up, so Lindsay's going to save her spells. Buffar once again, and then she will short bow, miss, and miss. That's it for her. Sojin, you're up.
So
I am. Hey, Lindsay, I am standing here bleeding.
To be fair, I'm role playing her as her. This is her first time going on an adventure, and there's this big scary thing over there.
So
She's kind of not paying attention.
Sojin moves
Although
in.
that is a very funny point. But go ahead, Sojin. What do you do?
Sojin moves in
Mhm.
because moving into range doesn't provoke attack. And I am going to first faint.
Ooh, good call. Make a deception check. It's against perception, correct?
19.
19 is not going to do it, sadly.
Yeah, well, that was worth a shot.
Yeah, it was a
And
real
finish
good
your
idea.
stab.
Ooh!
Critical!
So that is that's 30 plus 11. So that's 41 plus another 2, 43 damage.
Okay, so, as Sojin draws down a rapier and slashes at the creature flails around with its 3 heads, and it seems to just, in a horrible fit of rage, is trying to slash at the orc, trying to kill the orc, do everything it can with the orc, but then it starts to expire, and then all of a sudden you see a billowing, glowing, like rainbow pulse of like green and gold magic appearing from the chimera, and in that moment, it explodes.
Oh.
Everyone
joy.
within 60 feet heals 45 damage.
So that tops both, no matter what you roll, that still tops off Arf and you.
Yeah.
And in its place, let me just.
Oh crap.
That would be in the wall, wouldn't it?
No.
Because the body mass, because if it was leaning into the wall when it was fighting us,
Give me a
I
second.
don't think
I'm
I don't know.
stuff up. Give me a second.
It blooms from the body. Unless the body was embedded inside the wall. It should the bloom shouldn't be inside of the wall.
No, I mean the firewall.
Well,
the
I can
firewall.
yeah, I can choose any space within its body, and it basically bloomed down on that section.
So bloom
Gotcha.
down its ass. Gotcha.
And, hold on. All right, and now it's
My
roll initiative.
husband, y'all.
Jesus Christ.
That is not a pretty sight.
Please tell me you have a secondary firewall on hand. Just
yeah.
line that on up.
said
Line that on up again.
You said initiative again?
Well, no, it rolled its initiative because it's a new creature.
Oh, okay.
So
Yes.
basically, yeah, the other creature is now gone, and in its place is the bloom of Lamashtu. And
Tell me
now,
we can just it doesn't move, because that'd be hilarious if we just dropped the firewall on it again.
well,
Oh, wait. Oh, it's restored health. I thought it said that it damaged stuff.
no,
No.
it healed. I did say it
Okay.
healed.
My bad.
That's why I said it
Okay.
topped off Jory and his and Arf.
Did
Cool.
it heal my
Very
bleeding?
Yes.
No,
No.
you're still
No.
bleeding.
So how much do I need to roll for bleeding?
It's
Well,
a-
basically, at the end of your turn, you can roll a d20. If you roll a 15 or above, then the bleeding stops. Or you can wait a minute for it to wear off, or
Okay,
somebody can do a medicine check. Keep
Remind
in mind, a
me.
minute is 10 turns.
Okay. So at the end of my next turn or this turn?
your next turn they have up.
Okay. But the Bloom of Lamashtu spawns out of the remains, and on its first turn, it can't do anything. So, Jory, you're up. You now have a firewall in the way.
Oh. Will my arrows go through the firewall?
Or up and
Well, yeah, but since basically you don't have line of sight anymore, you're basically like, there's a chance that you could miss.
Okay, well, I'm going to sneak over here and hide in this little nook. And then fire a shot. See if I can hit it. So,
Okay.
stealth. What is wrong with my stealth today?
Well, no, I mean,
you're concealed anyways, right?
You rolled
Because of
a
the firewall.
3.
I know.
Yeah, so it let me see, looking at its perception, unfortunately, no, that's not gonna work.
I didn't think so, but still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and shoot it. Doesn't look like I hit it. 21
Okay.
hit it?
21 will not hit it.
Okay, well I'm gonna whistle for Arp to come over near me too.
Zarni, you're up.
Well, thankfully I thought ahead.
For a change?
And 1 second.
Since this is a creature of Lamashtu, I definitely think it'd be vulnerable to good energy, probably, if we remember our previous
Okay.
dealings.
No,
Since that's
drawing.
since that's a 3 action, that's it for you, correct?
Yep. I'll queue
Iskander, you're up.
40 check.
Oh, I need to roll a d20. Hang on.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, and also I have to roll the 2d8. So go ahead and roll your d20 in the meantime.
The plant is probably going to be burning even more. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Okay, you take 11 damage from the bleeding at the top of your turn, but you're totally cured. You're no longer bleeding.
okay.
All
So
right.
when my next turn starts, I lose 11 points, and then I'm good to go.
No, you lose 11 right now.
You
Okay.
lose 11 right now, but now you're good to go. Okay,
Okay.
That's not bad.
Iskander, you're up. What would you like to do?
So Iskander's going to do something really creative here, and she's
Lost you.
Yep.
Okay, that is going to miss.
and miss, and miss. Yeah, that's her turn.
Question about the firewall right in front of us. You can just turn that off, right?
Can I?
Firewall. No, it lasts for a minute.
Well,
It,
at least it's trapped in that space, so...
Hold on. Concentrate. What does the Oh, actually, no. It is a concentrate. So basically, you can just shut it off. The first one. But you have to basically.
Spend
It-
an action to do it.
Well, no, you don't have to spend an action. You just have to not spend an action to maintain it. So, boop. The first wall's off. The second wall's on. Okay. So let me look at those attack rolls that you guys made just to see if you would have hit with the wall down. So let me see. All right, the crossbow bolt would have missed. The spear would have missed as well. Okay, so we're good. Lindsay, on her turn, is going to do the buff again, and then she's going to attempt to shoot the bloom. That's a hit for 12.
12. Yep.
And that's a miss.
No, okay. That's
All
not
right.
fire damage.
Sojin, you're up.
Alright. Sojin takes a moment, swaps to his hatchet,
Hmm.
steps forth, and with a finishing strike, hacks.
All right, so that is going to deal damage. 12 plus 4 plus 26 damage.
26, yep.
Because you did a finisher.
Yep.
And because you don't slashing damage, it's going to use its defensive burst. So you need to make a reflex save.
Easy. I'm a master of reflex.
Ooh,
Boom.
32. It's a success, so not a critical. So you take half the damage, so you take 16 damage.
Alright.
And I can't use that ability for 3 turns.
That's 8. 92. Yep. Alright. That's it, because I had to take an action to swap my weapons.
Okay. Let me see. What is it?
Also, that was slashing damage. Would that do more?
Well, it did do more, so I
Okay,
factored it in already.
Alright, cool. Just making sure.
No, good question though. What does it want to do?
Well, it's taking damage right now, that's for certain.
Oh yeah. So roll the damage for your fire wall of fire.
I already did.
How much was it?
19.
Okay, 19. So
Plus whatever extra for fire.
For fire, yeah, it does take extra damage. Wait, hold on. No, it does not. However, something else special happens because of that. Because you notice that the green glow around its leaves diminished because of the fire. So, what is it going to do? I know what it's going to do. It's going to 5, 10, 15, move back.
And I get to slap it.
Yeah, you do have reactive, right?
Yep.
Go for it.
Boorah, that hits.
7 will hit, so that's going to be...
Well, it's a 28, remember, because of that. So that's 14.
16 damage.
16. No, 14 plus 3 plus 2, so that's 19.
Alright. So it moves on the other side of the firewall. And Jory, you're up.
Oh, thing keeps making me have to move. What's the range on my short bow? Don't remember.
Let me take a look here.
You have plenty of range with your short bow.
Okay, well.
It'd be 60 feet.
Okay, well, I'll step out here.
Yeah, 60 feet.
So that I have a better line of sight. That's first. And I'm gonna shoot it.
Alright. Because of the wall of fire, that's not going to do it.
Even with the plus from...
Even with... because it's completely blocked by the firewall, it has greater cover.
Well,
so its armor class is raised by 4.
Well, then I'll spend my last action finding cover so that I'm stealthy again.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to cross that wall of fire.
Fair.
There we go.
I can't do what I want to do.
What?
Y'all are too close to it.
There we go.
Well, what did you want to do?
Final
Fireball.
sacrifice.
Oh, that's
I just...
What-
hey,
what
I mean, don't you have
He's got a
one
wind
of
wall.
your
What?
beam spells on hand? Didn't
Oh, wait.
your
I
your
forgot
whole
something.
your goods that the whatever the fire beam or frost beam spell,
What?
the one that did damage to like
let her take a turn.
that one. Yes, that's the spell.
I don't have that loaded.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
I kept going, what? Because you kept saying beam, and I'm like, what?
I'm sorry. I remember reminding myself the description is like it's a blazing ray, a beam of light.
Yeah. Blasty, let's let her let's let Zarni take her turn.
Right. I was just asking if she had that spell on hand. That's what I was asking.
I understand. So, would you like to drop the firewall?
Yeah.
All right. So the firewall drops.
I really don't want to do
Also, those caltrops. You can get rid of the caltrop
Right.
marker.
I do. Actually, no. It still has the
It's still
make a
active.
reflex save. Okay. So
Yeah.
it
Actually,
did succeed.
I could still do that because the only one that's in the range would be Sojin.
Hit me. Hit
Alright,
me.
so I'm gonna use an action to command Arf to go here.
You
Arf.
mean yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Leave my dog out of it.
He's evolved. He's evolved.
All right. And then you're gonna cast Final Sacrifice, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I need to beat a DC 26. Fail. So I take full
Ooh.
damage, which is going to be
No wait. Or superstition. So I get a
35.
+1.
a 32 fire damage.
So +2. So I get a +2 to my roll here.
Wait,
What do I have to beat?
You have to beat a 26 reflex save.
I'm re-rolling that. Oh yeah, I beat it.
All right, so you take half damage. So you take 15.
It's gonna be fine.
So I take the 30. Okay.
So
Iskander, you're up. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, Iskander, you're up.
Well, that was kind of anticlimactic for her shield, but she's actually just gonna stow it. She's gonna use lightning swap to change
You
equipment.
got a crit with your shield. Don't even start.
That was a single crit for a single round, and now it's not particularly useful. So she's going to stow her shield, she's going to stow her spear, she's going to lance all with one action.
Okay.
Then she is going to rush forward. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Do I have to roll for caltrops?
You do.
Okay. Let's see. I'd have to roll pretty badly to do this.
Yeah, you're good.
I think you only on a crit fail.
Yeah. Literally, it would have to be
you're
crit
fine.
fail. The caltrops aren't that good because the save for them is 14, DC 14.
Well, they're better early in a campaign.
Yep. Anyways, so she has her lance out, and she attacks with her lance. And if it misses, I'm going to re-roll it.
36, 36, 37 will critically hit for 29. Wait.
31.
Try and roll another Sonic DC? Or just double that?
What?
Well, 2 Sonic damage, but that's from 1d6 of the Sonic.
Oh,
So I just roll another d6?
No. It just does double, so
gotcha.
that. Okay.
Another two, so...
Yeah, I've already marked it.
Yeah.
And I have to make a fortitude save, right?
Yep.
Or else be deafened.
Alright, it's fine.
Yep.
But it's still clumsy.
Indeed. Clumsy 1. Hello?
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
There's an on-crit clumsy.
That's from her. That's her critical specialization. The other stuff is from her, enchantment.
The lance. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
Okay. Lindsay is going to do the buff one more time. And short bow. That's going to miss. And
Doing with her own buff?
she doesn't. Actually, does she benefit from her own buff? Let me check. Inspire courage. You inspire your allies. You and all allies. So okay, so that will hit. So that is 10, 12.
Very nice.
Okay. And she'll miss. Okay. Sojin, you're up.
Yeah, Sojin moves in. Actually tumbles on through. So that is a... Tumble through, that is a...
Acrobatics, I believe.
Acrobatics versus reflex.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm good.
No. You're just shy.
Even with the +1?
Even with the +1.
Huh. What did I roll? Oh, I rolled a 6. Okay, yeah. Anyway. He then just goes... Oh... He whacks it! I'm re-rolling that.
Okay.
My last reroll. Nope. Alright. And then... Finisher... What on earth?
Oh god.
I rolled 2... Wait. I rolled super low. Oh well.
3 strikes, you're out.
So
Yeah, that's it.
I think his dice go to jail.
Yeah, they do. My damage died there on that last one. Look at that. On the finisher value. I got a perfect score there.
Would have killed it. Probably.
Hopefully.
Okay, so I think what it's going to do, let me see, I just need to measure it out. So, excellent,
Oh, no.
Okay. So, everybody except for Zarni is going to have to make a reflex save, because it's spewing seed pods.
What the heck?
Actually,
What the heck?
yeah, so, Lindsay
Why
has
did
to
it
roll as
double-click?
well. Lindsay crit failed. Alright, so the difficulty for that was 29. So, who rolled...
All I can say is,
good.
what the hell? How the hell did I roll so low all of a sudden?
I mean, sometimes the dice don't like you.
The dice
Alright,
sucks
so-
you today.
Exactly.
Arf failed.
Oh,
Alright, so
critically too.
So I take 19
okay,
acid.
well, hold on. So who rolled 19 or lower?
Oh wait, no, I can't fail. I keep forgetting that.
What?
Why not?
Oh, where is it? Was it me or is it Jory's? I keep forgetting.
For what?
Oh no. Okay.
Actually, quick question: does that count as a ranged attack for reactive strike?
No, this one no, because it's basically like this one doesn't have the concentrate trigger, so you don't get a reactive.
Gotcha.
All right, but real quick, so confident evasion.
No, I'm wrong.
Okay, so who rolled the 19 or less?
I
Arf.
did.
Did Arf as well? I know Lindsay did. Okay, so if you rolled 19 or less, you're taking 24 damage from acid, 26 damage from poison. Actually, hold on. Critical fail. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's listed right here. So you take 39 acid damage and 27 poison damage if you critically failed. So if you rolled 19 or less.
So 66 damage there.
Yep.
Ouch.
I'm at 11. I'm at 11 damage.
Okay. Did anybody roll 20 through 28? Basically, not a critical fail.
No.
Okay. Did anybody succeed?
I rolled
Yes.
a 30.
All right. If you
And it's-
succeeded, then you only take 25 damage.
All right,
And
so
nobody
this-
crit succeeded, so we don't have to worry about that.
I
Alright.
succeeded in not being in the way.
Yildirim also succeeded in this way. Yildirim has done nothing in this fight, and is doing so good.
He's
So
being the rear.
then-
They're being the rear guard, avoiding things.
So I think next it's going to targeting Sojin. It's going to go ahead and use its thorny vines.
Ouch.
That's a miss.
It's a miss. 26 is a miss on you.
Yep, because of
What's your armor class?
no, it's no wait, wrong one. Keep hitting the wrong one.
It's okay.
Okay. Flashy dodge.
All right. So what's your armor class normally?
It is normally 24. That puts me up to 26.
So that's
Well, then
still
you
a
still
hit.
get hit. Yeah.
Oh.
If I meet it, then it's a hit. So you're gonna take 20 damage, and you are down.
Yeah.
Yep.
That being said, I still no, I don't get a reactive strike. No, never mind.
All right, and that's it for it. So Jory, you're up.
I've had enough of this. I'm going to switch to my sword and run up. Can I stand between my two comrades, or do I have to move one of them out of the way?
You would have to move one of them out of the way.
You can drag me out of the way. I'm down, so you can just eat
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll just take an action to move.
Yeah.
Or just stand on him.
How about
I
move
am.
Well, you can't end your turn in his space, so you'll have to move him, and then you can use your last action to strike.
Okay, I'll do that. I want to move him right there because it's not very far. So move yourself, and I'll move in your place.
Here? Yeah, so I'll move back one spot, you move forward one spot.
Yep.
And then go ahead and move yourself one. Yeah, there you go. All right, so make your attack.
I missed.
No, you hit because of Lindsay.
Oh. Okay.
So that's going to be 16. All right, Zarni, you're up.
Okay. Oh, no, did not want to do that yet. I was gonna move and then do that.
Okay.
Wait, did I do my math right?
Yes, you're good.
Yeah, okay. Alright, then I do that.
Okay, and just as the green glow was starting to pulse back up into life, the green glow is muted as you set fire to it.
And then I'm gonna do. Pretty sure
Well,
last shield's worn off by now.
Well, also,
initiative is a 2-action.
That's right.
yeah,
Never mind. Ignore me.
it's all good. Iskander, you're up.
Okay, so Iskander is going to do two things. First off, she's actually going to whistle for her horse. So, the horse, Yodrum, let's see.
Oh, yeah, I have more than enough speed.
Yep. Let's see. There's no way for it to squeeze past the plant monster, unfortunately, so it's just going to have to end its turn here. Alright. Iskander is going to attempt to sneak around it. Does this trigger any reaction?
No, it does not.
Actually, is it okay if I say that, like, Yodrum moved after I did that? So that I can move Yodrum this close?
I'm fine with it, sure.
Okay, cool, thanks. Alright, and now, that was 2 actions, so now she uses her third to attack with her lance.
Wait, can't you give the horse a free action to move?
Well,
Well, no. It doesn't stack, so if I command the horse, it gets 2 actions.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it does not get a third.
No, I'm just saying, isn't there a thing where the horse...
let her take her turn.
And that's...
Okay, yeah, that will miss, sadly.
Unfortunately, and that is my turn.
Okay. Lindsay? Lindsay sees that a lot of people are in a lot of pain, so she is going to go ahead. Let me see, what is range 30? Okay. It's not going to hit... Go ahead.
I was going to say, that's going to hit the majority of us.
Yeah. It's not going to get Jory or Iskander, sadly. So, where's Lindsay's sheet? Oh, there it is. Okay, so she's going to cast Heal as a 3rd level spell, or excuse me, as a 4th level spell, but it's a 3 action. So it's going to be Alright, so that is... Oh, boy. Okay, so 2d8 plus 8 plus 3, 4, 5. So 5d8 plus 5d8 plus 8, 16, 24, 32, 32. Alright, so Arf and
Sojin.
Arf and Sojin get 60 health back.
Yay!
Sojin takes in a deep breath. Fuck you, plant!
Alright, it's now your turn.
Sojin takes a moment to takes a turn to an action to get up.
Mm-hmm.
An action to chug a potion. 22 more health. 82. And then since his shoes are still active and he's near enough to a wall where I can wall jump.
Ooh, what's that?
Basically, I can bounce up onto the roof.
Basically, the Spider-Man go from floor to ceiling.
Okay, sure. You do that.
And use my last... So basically allowing me to then move here. I'm still going to tumble through. But I'm above its head anyway, so this is just me being a goober and goofing off above it.
Well, keep in mind that the wall ceiling is like 40 feet up, so you'll have to drop down if you want to reach.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna, I'm just being on the ceiling right now.
Basically, you're clinging the wall, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm clicking
Because you wouldn't be able to reach otherwise. All right.
Yeah.
Let me
I'm
see.
just basically goofing off. I'm just goofing off to get panache above it.
No, gotcha. So that will do it. You have your panache.
All right, that's it for me.
Okay. It is now the Bloom's turn. The Bloom defensive burst is now back active. Its spew pod is not going to be active for another few turns. So it's going to use its thorny vines targeting Jory.
Oh,
Oh crap.
That does
Alright.
not look so good.
So that's going to be 58 damage to you.
I'm dead.
No, you're just down.
I'm at -8.
Well, you can't go to negatives.
Okay. Well, I'm down. I'm at 0.
All right, it's then going to turn and turn its attention to Iskander. Miss.
yes.
Okay,
And-
so no, okay.
Opportunity riposte. Enemy within your reach critically fails on a strike. What's your armor class, Iskander?
27, so that's not quite a crit failure.
Almost.
Almost okay.
All right. And then it will use its last action to try to hit Sojin. That'll miss.
That's a miss, definitely, because I'm up above. I got the advantage of height. Ha!
Well, it also has 15 feet reach.
Oh, true.
Wow, that's a lot of reach on a spell.
It's a vine.
That's a range strike. Doesn't that mean I get an attack of opportunity?
No,
Yes,
because
you
that's a
do.
melee. No, because that's a melee strike. It just has
Oh, no.
reach.
No, it says range strike on the attack.
Oh well, I clicked the wrong one. I meant the thorny vine. So
Oh,
it still would have been a miss, but
Yeah, it would've been.
that has 15 feet range, so that's my bad.
Okay,
Alright.
gotcha.
All right, so 2 more turns before it gets its seed pods back, and it starts to glow green once again. Jory, you're up.
I'm dead.
Oh, roll a
Joy, you're down.
roll a flat d20.
Oh my god, what?
Reroll it. Reroll
Okay,
It.
would you like to re-roll that?
I would, but I don't have a hero point.
yes, you do.
Oh god.
I do?
Yeah.
Yes, you did. You did get one.
All right, so you're now dying too.
Holy shit.
Because that would put you a dying 3. That would have been bad. All right, so that's Jory's turn. Zarni, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna reroll that.
All right, go for it. All right, that'll
There
hit
we go.
for 12 damage, and it stops glowing green.
And then I'm gonna move back out of range.
Would Arf see me down and come drag me out of the way?
Well, you did train it to do that, so yeah.
Okay.
Basically, it can do one thing on its own independently because you're a
Okay.
Beastmaster.
Since you forgot to do that, could you have Arf move over here for his turn?
That's a good point.
Yep.
So it won't be able to drag you out this turn because it only gets 1 action right now, but
Yeah.
it'll be ready to do so next turn.
Okay.
All right, Iskander, you're up.
Okay, so Iskander's just going to attack with her lance. Actually, you know, this thing looks like it can't be intimidated because it's literally a plant. So I'm not going to do that. But I am going to attempt a feint. Here's that. Let's see.
So deception.
Deception.
Go for it.
Woo!
28. That will do it. So it's I believe off guard is a success. Your
Yep.
full. Yep. All right, and what kind of damage is that? Is it slashing? Nope, it's piercing. You're in luck.
Piercing.
So, the reason you're in luck is that it can't use its defensive burst against you.
That being said, it probably is.
That being said, how do you want to do this?
It explodes. It's not very creative, but it explodes in a burst of sound.
All right, and it explodes in a burst of sound, and as the bloom of Lamashtu takes its last breath, the plant basically withers into a heap on the ground, and it collapses, leaving the air a little bit cleaner, a little bit fresher, as if the curse of Lamashtu's bloom has been removed from the stolen lands.
So really quickly, he's just going to use the rest of her actions. First action to rush over to Jory, and the other one to give him a healing potion, a moderate healing potion.
Lindsay is going to use her healing spells to basically heal people. So,
quick question: are these
Yeah, what's up?
pods the same as the ones that we saw before?
No, those are the melons.
Melons.
the ones that you saw, everybody gains 42 health. You mean the ones that are here?
Yes.
Yes, they are the same that you've seen before, actually, because they were growing them here. However, once the bloom died, you see that they lose their color, and they start to wither and fall into like a black ooze, just tainting the ground.
I'm gonna burn it. For
And you burn it anyway. You set fire to the goo, and it stinks. It stinks to high heaven, but it's done.
Sojin is pissed off and pisses on the fucking plant's remains.
Really?
I can tell that you were pissed.
Not
All I can say
anymore.
is I've been shaken, stirred, knocked down. I'm just pissed off.
Better be pissed
Anyway.
off than to piss on. That's the
That's
Mel
it.
Brooks line.
Hey. Alright, let's sort what we
Sojin,
can.
now, while you're busy relieving yourself of your stress, you look to your right and you see on the stone shelf a wall. And on that wall is a single scroll.
Yep. He takes the scroll
And
and double checks and basically quickly does a walk of this area, double checking that there's not anything else interesting in here.
no, just that the all the plants that are growing here start to turn into a brown-black ooze and just squish down into the ground.
He walks over, kicks the corpse of the chimera once more, and hands the scroll off to Zarni. Well, here's one scroll.
Zarni, when you check the scroll, you find that it is a scroll detailing the spell Wall of Stone.
Ooh,
Now, you can't quite learn it yet, but you have it on hand.
I have it on hand, and that's Wall of Stone is what, a 5th level?
5th level. Yeah, so next level.
So I will scratch
As-
that off the list.
Jory limps around looking for hidden compartments or hidey places for other stuff.
Okay. Go for it. Take a look. Give me a perception check.
Perceive well. Here we go. Nope, don't see nothing.
Yeah,
mean, you were just
nothing
down.
Yeah, nothing that stands out. Iskander, is there anything that you're doing?
I did say limping around.
He did.
Oh,
You.
the moment that
You're back at full health now.
Hold on. Iskander, go ahead.
Sojin lit the room on fire, she left because it smelled very stinky, and she did not like that. And that's for 10 minutes.
Okay. So that's everyone. Lindsay is going to. Is anybody still wounded?
Just Jory and the dog.
Are you badly wounded, or basically is she using one of her better heal spells?
I'm still 30 points down.
Okay, she'll just go ahead
Did
and use
you-
her
oh.
better.
By the way, did you take the add the 14 health from my healing?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Never mind.
Yeah, now you're topped off.
Okay, yeah. So she uses her last 3rd level heal spell and brings you to 48. And after another 10 minutes passes, Lindsay calls out,
everyone, that was so awesome! Can you believe that we faced this big creature and that it burst into another creature? And she's just going on and on and on until somebody stops her.
Iskander is just sort of like waving her hand in front of her nose, trying to get the awful smell out of her. She's saying, "Yeah, I really can't believe it. How
All
awful
he
it
says,
smells."
hey, you want to go check on our ghost friend? Let him know that we have finally defeated the beast.
Indeed.
Zarni's
Let's go.
very much just going to look at Lindsay like, I've seen bigger, and then walk away.
And
Let's go touch base with the gentleman ghost, and then start heading home.
You know, Jinderwimmer is such a very normal name for someone who is literally a spirit ghost. But yes, let's check in with him.
Okay, so you go to the ghost and you tell him about what you've done, what you've managed to do in stopping the bloom, and Jin Derwimmer tells you, yes, my friend, I do feel it. I feel the air. It feels more breathable. I feel the land. The ground feels less corrupted. You have done a great deed. This is more than I could have possibly have hoped for. Nature thanks you. I thank you, my friends. As promised. Oh, go ahead.
We are happy to help. And for now, that's all she's going to say, but she has a bit of a guarded expression.
As promised, I would like to teach you, looking to Zarni, these rituals. And basically, if you accept, he will confer upon you those 3 rituals.
We are not awakening the horse.
Oh, come on, it would be fun!
Well, you actually don't want to do that because then it can't be a companion.
Oh. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, no, it would be funny, but like there are rules.
That's like the last thing we do in this campaign.
You could do OSHA. You could remember you have your personal horse OSHA that you could.
I know. No, but I think the last thing we should do in this campaign is at the very end go up to an Ildrum and awaken them.
Oh my god.
Like, you know, it'll be that movie scene where like the very last scene is like the horse saying some funny line.
Yes.
But okay. So
as a sort of, this horse can tell you all sorts of other stories, Lindsay, and bop.
So so that you know, the ghost tells you that those spells commune, primal call, and awaken animal, all require a certain knowledge of the lands and the wild. Basically, you'll before you can actually use those rituals, you'll need to be a master of nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
you
easy
do
enough.
but you do have access to those.
Woohoo.
All right, and then with that, he says, "I can feel my time in this plane coming to an end. I will be leaving soon, but if there is something that you wish to ask, I believe I have time to answer a few questions or tell you brief things of my time and my explorations. Is there anything that you wish to know, my friends?"
There's a few things. The first thing is, how did you come to be? How were you resurrected, brought back to this plane?
When I sought to stop the blight that plagued these mines, this breach into the first world, I was stopped by the chimera, and I was bound to this because I'm devoted to nature. So for 40 years, I was here. 40 long years, I was here, waiting to be rid of this blight.
so I'm only here because I was bound to this because of my duty. You have two questions remaining.
Yeah, does anyone else have a question? If not, then the second question is, have you ever heard of the Green Lady?
The Green Lady. I've heard of being described as such, but she was known as the Queen of Thorns when I was around. There was always rumor that a green woman was traveling around putting her ear to rulers in the Stolen Lands, and she was known as the Queen of Thorns because she would advise them, help them grow, but then they would all vanish.
Interesting. Okay, anyone else have a question? Well, if not, then my last question will just be, so you've been alive for a long time, or, well, you were alive a long time ago. What were the Stolen Lands like before you became this?
I've only come to the Stolen Lands for 43 years ago, shortly after a kingdom rose in about 100 years past the kingdom rising and falling, from what I understood. A kingdom ruled by dwarves. I do not know much else, except that from what texts that I found said, the Dwarven King had the Queen of Thorns in his ear advising him, and then the kingdom vanished 100 years ago. No signs, nothing, no understanding of what happened.
Okay.
Like
Thank
the train
you very
coach we
much.
went to.
And exactly correct.
And actually, really quickly, apparently Blasty was away while we were asking the questions.
Yeah,
Can
so
we
I
get one more just in case Blasty wants one?
Yeah, I
I
think
don't.
that's fair. You-
Actually, but does he know anything about the? Okay, I'm trying to remember the ruins on the island. Were those
Oh, Castamere.
Castamere? Yes. Does he know anything about Castamere?
I just remember that when I ventured onto that island, I felt this deep miasma of hatred and anger, and I felt pushed back. I could barely move past the beach before my legs gave way, and I felt myself drawn back to my boats to sail far, far away.
Thank you.
And then, with that, goodbye, my friends. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
For
And the ghost vanishes.
Milani, or Iskander just whispers a quiet prayer to Milani to guide him to the afterlife.
Well then, my vote is for the Elven ruins. Then,
First, I think that we should rest.
I mean, once we're done with everything, once we get back to adventuring, I mean,
Yes, agreed.
because the
Agreed.
island seems to be the island itself. It is something we should explore, yes, but I think the Elven ruins might be the next best thing. Anyway, let's head home.
Let's head home, indeed.
Yes, I'd like to rest. I've been mostly dead all day.
Alright, so I think this is a good time to take a break.
But yeah, so basically we are just gonna go.
Real quick, before you take a break, everybody gain a hero point.
Yay,
Yeah.
hero point.
Okay, so anyway, basically what we're gonna do is go back to Green Gripe, board our boat, and just zip on by to Stagbank.
Okay, so basically a 2-day trip, right?
Yep.
2-day trip, I think.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna take a break in the meantime.
Yeah, no, like I could not hold that one. Like when I said I was pissed, I was pissed.
Oh god. Actually, I do have to go to the bathroom as well. I'll see you back in a few minutes.
I'm sorry.
I'll be back,
Bless
guys.
blasting nasty.
But jeez, I've been coughing so much.
All I'm gonna say is I had to take a wicked piss.
Also, Zarni gets to make a survival check.
When she gets back, yes.
Yeah, I mean when she gets back, of course.
Boy, Jory sure rolled low tonight.
Yeah, like
God,
honestly, I was. Yeah, go ahead.
Like we started out high, and then it's just progressively got lower.
Yeah, like honestly, it was a really smart plan to basically limit the Chimera's ability to like get at you. Like I did, because it had to spend like 3 turns breaking the wall.
Now that we killed it, and I remember its name. It didn't even. Oh God, this thing's nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see its breath?
Breath weapon. A 60-foot line of venom, a snake mouth, dealing 11d6 of poison at a DC 19 or fortitude. A frightening rattle. It could use its tail.
Popcorn bowl.
Then it could have used 2 actions to strike 3 times at 3 different targets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
In other words, we got lucky.
We got tactical on its ass.
no, exactly. Like because the party was very tactical, it couldn't use its best abilities. So, since we're not on stream right now, or we're on break stream, what I was thinking about how to do this encounter. Initially, I was thinking that what it was going to do was realize it was on the other side of the wall, and then it would back up and then wait for you to come in. But I decided no, that's boring, and also the description of the creature specifically talks about its aggression. So no, it's going to issue like tactics and just kind of beat down as fast as possible.
Yeah, and then I'll get the bloom. Yeah, no, okay, it was weak to good and slashing, so me switching to my axe was a good idea.
Yeah, no, that was a good idea. It's just that it would have triggered at the defensive burst. You just lucked out that I rolled very high on its refresh.
Yeah. But yeah, no, yeah, it's a weak 10. Oh, but also good. So, oh god, too bad. As I was saying, Zarni having the holy light beam would have been hilarious, because not only would it have taken extra damage from just the hit itself, because it's of how that spell works. Yeah, no, that would
do 2 types of damage.
Let me look it up.
Okay, I'm back.
I'll come back.
I'll probably...
Holy
Yeah.
light. Okay,
By the way, just to let you guys know, one of Iskander's downtime activities is that she's going to try and contact the Green Lady. So she is going to want Sojin and Zarni with her for that.
oh, certainly. But wait till Zarni gets back.
Of course.
But yeah,
But
no,
yeah, like,
it does. Yeah, it'll do a 5d6 fire damage, and then another 5d6 holy damage.
yeah, or good, but the same thing.
Well, spirit
So
damage.
it
Yeah.
would have taken an extra 20 damage total.
Yeah.
Yeah. So honestly, you guys have the right idea, because did you see its regeneration if it didn't get burned?
30.
Yeah. It would have healed 30 HP every turn until you set fire to it.
My god.
So, like, Zarni picked the right spells for this encounter.
Yeah, firewall.
But also, you now have something fun to work towards with the new rituals.
Yep.
Actually, I need to look up something with the because it's. Did anybody take Master of Ritual? Let me see.
No.
Or Master Nature, excuse me.
No one's
Not
got the
yet.
master nature. No one's got the master nature yet.
Okay.
Remember, we just sorted out getting expert on things.
Like I said, I understand why you're going untrained to trained, but since it's a party game, it's always best to like focus and have everybody like pick their lane.
Right. Again, we
We
had
didn't
some
know
more
that.
balance. Right, that too. But we also had more of a balance when we had our our other player.
Well, true, but keep in mind that the campaign is technically the campaign is built for 4 players. I adjusted some things to allow for
Right.
5.
Even still, we had based our spread of skills.
No, I get that.
Across
I
the
get
5.
that. I get that, and that's why during the downtime, because when you get back to Stag's Bane, you're gonna have to spend a week of downtime for the Kingdom turn.
Yep.
If anybody wants to retrain any of their skills, do it. I'm fine with that.
Yep.
But I like being a master thief.
Well, I mean, you're fine. You're a rogue. You get skill training every turn. Fuck you. Rogue privilege. It's not my
the first
fault.
time I played a rogue, so I don't know what's going on.
No, you know what's funny? You know that meme with the guy like trying to hold like 30 lemons, and he's like, "Why can't I hold all these lemons?" It's that, but Jory saying, "Why do I can't hold all these skills?"
Well, I can hold them. I just can't juggle them.
Exactly.
Fair. But yeah, so that you know, Primal Call is a very interesting spell because it works like a planar servitor, except that you craft a fairy circle and call on an animal, beast, fae, or fungus or plant from within 100 miles.
So what is it? A primal call.
So basically, you decide what spell you're casting a spell ritual at, and you can summon that level of a creature. And depending on your roll, it'll serve you for that much time. So it's really handy. Yep. And when Zarni's back, we can when everybody's ready, we can get back to it.
Grumpy is still cooking, so.
Oh, I didn't know. Sorry about that.
Yep.
It'll just take another minute. I cut the steaks thin this time, so they won't take very long.
I will be right back myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna go refill my water.
I know that there's a lot at stake here.
And the fighter cries. She made me sad.
On the way around, she just trips down a flight of stairs.
I posted a picture of what's his name from The Office rubbing his forehead and eyebrows. That is pretty much Jory's reaction.
Also, I have no regrets posting that fireball.
Welcome to our living hit post.
the mobile headphones. I now have headphones that are hardwired.
Wired. Yep.
But they apparently work better, so.
Yeah.
You're big.
On my way, folks.
Yep.
Gonna have 2 dishes because we only have one.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Okay, I'm back.
I just said that.
Oh, you just said you're back?
Hi, back. I'm grumpy.
And the rogue cries for making me sad.
Except it wasn't the rogue who said that. It was
The rogue is
witch.
busy The rogue is busy eating. Leave him alone.
Yes, don't get between a hobbit and his food.
True. So, are we all back or?
Yeah. I mean,
Alright.
technically shoving food in my mouth, but I'm here.
Okay. So,
I am.
go ahead.
No, I just said I'm back as well.
Okay. And by the way, you'll notice I put new tokens down to show everything on the map, so it should make a little more sense.
Okay, so what are we looking at here?
Farms and quarries and the triad
Okay, that's the Triad, the quarry, farms.
All right.
and the mine.
Is that mine?
So, real quick, on the first day, you make it the Green Gripe, and you stay there, or are you just gonna board the boat and go?
We're gonna board the boat and go.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So, on the second day, I need Zarni to make a survival check.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay. So, Zarni, you are aware that although the weather or temperature-wise will be relatively mild, at some point later in the day, there's going to be a bad windstorm. So, you can. Someone who's an expert in survival will be able to tell when that windstorm will happen so that you can prepare.
Not me.
I'm only trained.
I'm only trained. Our expert in survival was
Amiri.
Amiri.
Okay. Well, you can either camp down for the day to basically hunker down, or you can just brave the windstorm.
I say we hunker.
All right.
Yeah, I think that hunkering down is for the best.
So that means
Okay.
that would put us back. Here
Well-
at the
Yeah, how far back would that put us? That put us like
because
here?
we were here, we boarded here.
And then
Four
at
actions,
the yeah, so that
four
would be
actions would have put us
1, 2.
here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
basically, you're
basically
delaying.
we
Go ahead.
basically parked before we get to the lake.
Okay, and then you hunker down for the day, and then you make it back to town on the 5th day of Herodias 25th.
Yep.
Thankfully, there are no bad weather for this day, so you are fine. So, when you make it back to town, the mood is jovial and just celebratory because Lindsay immediately starts singing your praises about like the heroics you did and about how you defeated the Bloom of Lamashtu and how the curse is done. The curse is over, and the threat of the Cult of the Bloom is put at an end. There is still some tension in the air, though, with like the citizenry wondering if anything like that could ever happen again. But for now, your heroics and Lindsay's heavily exaggerated version of the story basically soothes everyone's spirits. So, you've successfully made it through without much issue.
Now, obviously, this is going to be a week of downtime, so everyone can decide what they want to do. But before we do the downtime, because I know that Iskander usually hosts a scene at the throne room to basically ask for concerns, would the party like to be present there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Zarni
So then-
begrudgingly yes, but only because Sojin is probably dragging her.
He's like,
So-
he whispers in her ear. There were
So
some
go ahead and
orc
move yourself to the
traders
map.
There were some orc traders
We're
that
still on
came.
the overmap.
Oh, crap. Let me do that. Fix that. Boop. There we go.
Thank you.
All right. So I already have Iskander and Troika down. So go ahead and move yourselves up.
See, if you had awakened animal on Yildra, he would probably want to be present here.
Zarni begrudgingly in the back. Like, she is begrudgingly in the back. As far back as she can go.
Okay. And so everyone is gathered, and there are 9 people that are waiting for you to call them for. So who would you like to hear from first? Yeah.
The first thing is, when she sees Sokoli striding over to the court, she's actually just going to rush forward and hug him.
Sokoli hugs her back and says, "Ah, my sister, right?
Yep, sister.
Ah, my sister." I was just making sure it wasn't. Sister, it's so good to see you. It's been
Big brother, I missed you. I also missed the cold. It's so hot down here.
That was the worst thing ever. Like I came down here. I nearly
It's so
dehydrated
freaking
my first
hot.
few nights.
I don't know how people stand it.
Better you than me, sister.
Sorry. Anyways, and then she just sort of like coughs and says, "Welcome to the Bailic of Castriosha. How are you doing, Mr. Foreign Dignitary?"
Well, to be fair, I will admit to you that I'm actually not here on foreign dignitary business. I have a simple request. I wish to claim asylum with your kingdom, with your barony, if I may.
Asylum? What's gone so wrong that you need to claim asylum here, right now?
Well, before you worry, and nothing with the lands are wrong. Everything is working as it always has, and Mother and the family is doing well. I just have my own personal reasons. I do not wish to discuss them in public, but
Yes.
and he kneels down and holds his sword out. Will you accept my sword, and I may take asylum with your barony?
Yes, of course. We'll discuss this later. Feel free to swing by my quarters later. We will talk in more detail then.
Of course. And thank you, dear sister. This means everything to me.
It's good to see you again.
You have now unlocked the Sokoli influence
Sweet.
to get his full story. Obviously, because of your warm relations, you start at 4 of 8.
Yep. Figures. Alright, and after that, she does actually return. And how do you move it outside of the squares?
I got you. If you hold the Alt button, you can shift
button.
it. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
So Sokoli basically waits until an attendant basically guides him out. The attendant tells you, one of Troika's attendants tells you that they'll make sure that he has proper accommodations until he's ready to find a place in the barony.
Gotcha.
All right, so who would like the party speak to next?
Alright. I figure that we can take this in turns.
Yeah, I think
maybe.
so.
Yeah, Zarni, who do you want to talk to next? Or who do you want to speak next?
I think I know next.
Actually, it's a tie between Bevan and Jamel, actually. But Jamel.
Let's say, yeah, let's go with Jamel first.
All right, so Jamel stands forward and bows to you, Iskander, and then raises a hand just to do a orcish greeting to Zarni and to Sojin, and says, "My friends, I have heard everything that you've done with this Bloom cult, the hard research you've done all across the land, and the great many killed. And because you have some of my kin, again looking towards Zarni, because you have some of my kin in your court, I believe that it is an auspicious time for me to serve you, to serve your barony. If you allow, I would like to give my hunting lodge as a new home for your people. Now, I will warn you that a lodge is hardly a proper place for, like, bedding, so you'll need to build some houses there. But if you wish, I will maintain it as a
I think that we may need you to do this temporarily. We'll build some housing at the lodge as soon as we possibly can. And she looks to her friends. Does anyone object to absorbing the lodge into our village?
No.
And
I believe he's fully earned the right to become part of our Balik.
And once he does that, he walks over to Sojin and reaches out to clasp your wrists and basically give you a very orcish greeting.
Yep. Return the greeting in kind.
And then he walks over to Zarni to do the same.
She does the same, but she adds in her tribe's headbutt.
And he meets that headbutt, and then he just laughs and says, "Very well. It's good to know that you remember the ways, and I do as well. As a matter of fact, I have brought in a feast, a prized boar, and I'll cook it myself for your feast tonight, if I may, before I leave for the hunting lodge."
She practically drools at just hearing the word boar.
Very well.
Sojin remembers this to make sure that the next time we cook something good, it's boar.
And so Jamel says, "Very well. Then send attendant. I'll wait out in the hall. Send attendant, tell me when you're ready, and I'll start cooking. I'm sure I can find my way to the kitchen."
Sounds good. And Iskander calls for an attendant to speak with Jamel.
And the attendant takes him outside, and he'll be ready when you are. All right. Who would like to pick next?
Sure, I will.
All right. Who do you want to talk to?
Jory steps to the corner of the dais here, takes a short bow, and says, "I'd like to hear from the mighty warrior Knock Knock."
Knock Knock stands forward, and he raises up his arms and he yells, "Come on! I am mighty warrior Knock Knock, and I am here to serve your barony. The people of Green Gripe said that they need somebody to offer the village to your people, and they have volunteered me servant in this. They said that I couldn't possibly be of any help over there, so I would be better if you out here. Because you know how Knock Knock was liked or disliked by Green Gripe, it's very clear that he's completely misreading the situation, and they just wanted to get rid of him."
Yep. Why, Knock Knock, I think that I know a perfect little home for you that you can take for yourself. And Iskander is thinking about home that's, that used to be the Lamashtu, because it's on the far, far, far edge of town. Because they needed the secrecy to keep their cult from being exposed.
Yes, have him guard the basically prevent them from ever coming back. That's his guard post. Yes.
Knock Knock will gladly do it, and Knock Knock will walk over to Jory and bow and say,
And you! Knock Knock will be a mighty warrior just like you one day. Because after all, because we're low to the ground, we compact our heroism into small spaces. Is that not right?
And it's easier to take them out at waist heights, is it not?
It's true. For instance, there was a big tall folk that I headbutted right in the groin, and immediately Akros comes up and grabs him and pulls him away. And then sends her guard to take him outside, and you see him mouth out the words, "I'm sorry" to the attendant.
Okay.
So just
Keep
who
it
do you
straight.
want to talk to next?
Keep a straight face, jury. Keep a straight face.
Keep a straight face challenge impossible.
Bevan.
Okay. Bevan stands forward. God, I'm just giggling too much. Oh my god, okay. So, Bevan, a half-orc, stands forward, and he's dressed like a chef, with a chef hat and like a chef smock that has been recently cleaned, and he has a chicken that is just hanging around his shoulder, and he says, "Hey! I'm Bevan, the newest cook to your barony, and I have many, many things that I wish to discuss with you. You see, the food here is very, very, very boring, and I would like to cook silver step eels, old river eels that are very, very tasty. Would you be willing to do this for me?"
You need us to find eels for you.
Yes, 12 to be exact. Just salt them, and I can take care of them from there. And if you do, I will give you a family heirloom. Because, I mean, I'm just a cook. I don't need a shield. I don't need a buckler.
Well, as long as you promise to do it with eeling, I certainly have no problem with this arrangement.
You funny one. You're a funny one. Very well. Then I certainly would accept that. So,
Any objections?
No.
Alright. Very well. We accept this task.
okay. And with that, you have unlocked the Eels quest.
Yeah.
So you can solve this either during Kingdom turns or by going to like Silverstep and catching up yourself.
Alright. So either fishing lure or survival check.
Yep.
Interesting. That's a really high DC, so that's not something that we can do easily.
Yeah.
That or claim a hex-contained lake.
Yep. And then just you could also do it during Kingdom turn. So there is no time limit. Once you do it and bring him his eels, you get a +1 buckler. And with that, Bevan will leave. All right. I believe
So-
this. Yeah.
I kind of typed it in the chat, but is it eels or is it meals?
Nice.
Everybody gained a hero point. That was actually good.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Me too.
So, Iskander, I believe it's your turn. Who would you like to ask for next?
She's almost dreading this, but the next person that she calls on is Lindsay.
Why do you say dreading?
There's a certain point where the amount of praise that she offers too much.
Yeah.
So,
But anyway.
Lindsay approaches and says, "You know, I was so inspired by everything that you did during this adventure, and my small part in it, very small, because you're the real heroes. So,
Your part was not small. You were healing us. If you were not there, I'm fairly certain that one of us would have died. And you should recognize your own service as I do.
Well, I suppose, but Anyway, that's not important. I just have a simple request. Sometime in the next few months, I would like you to host a holiday. If you do, I can arrange a huge band that I know to play for it.
I'll certainly consider it. I'll try and gather the resources that a holiday like that. Was there a particular festival upcoming that you wanted to celebrate?
Well,
that we would...
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You first.
No. I didn't actually have anything else.
She says, none for this region, unfortunately, but you're the leaders of this land, so there's no reason why you can't make a holiday yourselves. Obviously, since it's short notice, I don't need it next month, but if you do it next month, then I can make the arrangement with the band. They're the Slappy Seven. So called just because of a comedy bit they used to do, but now they're musicians, and they're really good.
Okay. The Slappy Seven.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly.
But that's all. And this is basically a kingdom quest. It will give kingdom XP if you do it, and XP for the party if you do it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we'll set that for next month.
Yeah, like, obviously, since we already did the kingdom this month, not this month, next month.
Yep.
Alright, Lindsay will then excuse herself and leave. Alright, Zarni.
Akiros.
Alright, Akiros stands forward and bows a very, stiff military bow. And he looks to you and he says, I don't mean to be taking up too much of your time, but you lot are the busybodyingest leaders that I've ever worked with, so I figured you'd want to know. But there has been some calls for some new adventures that have come this way. Creatures that have been causing a problem. The first is a manticore. Apparently there is a manticore that is... apparently there are manticores that are in the Selin Hills. And there's a poet by the name of Iosius Vemerillion, and don't worry, I'm going to put that in the chat. He apparently only writes poetry using the quills, and the quills from the tail spikes of manticore. So he is offering a bounty if you manage to find this. He is offering a book of halfling poetry.
Okay.
Apparently it's a very rare book, but I don't know what it is. Something called the Laughing Ribald Tales of Half-Footery. And immediately that means something to you, Iskander, because that is actually an incredibly rare, valuable book. In certain circles, it's worth 200 gold pieces.
Interesting. Alright. I will certainly consider it.
The other...
Unless the
Does
mantis
it mean anything? Does it mean anything to the halfling in the group?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Actually, you know what? Iosis, actually, good point. Iosis is basically a big old stuffed shirt. Basically, he's a halfling that used to be a distant cousin of your family, but he believed that you weren't. Basically, he's someone that rejected the four-tone name, so that way he could make it big in the noble circuit as a poet, because he figured that he was too high class. So it's not so much the poetry, but it's the fact that he's kind of a tosser.
Ah. So, outcast Forto, ex-family members. Okay.
Yep.
It might be interesting to read, but I wouldn't place too much value on it.
So, that has unlocked the the Manticore Wanted quest. Acuros tells you that Manticores tend to be in the Selin Hills, so if you wanted to find one, then you would best try hunting in the Selin Hills somewhere.
I appreciate the advice.
The other
We'll get back
matter-
there eventually.
The other matter that he mentions is that apparently there is also a group of lumberjacks that mentioned that there was a dragon somewhere in the Selin Hills, and that he was already questioned them and found where a map. So basically, just a consortium of lumberjacks want you to find this dragon and slay it.
Okay.
And when he describes the dragon, Zarni and Sojin can already tell that that's not actually a dragon; it's a flame drake.
Still pain in the ass.
Yes.
Presumably, they're still paying, and they're also paying hand over fist for it. So, no reason not to.
Hmm.
All right, and with that, Acro says, "That's all. If you don't have time for it this month, I can send adventurers to go after these. But I just wanted to tell you first."
I understand. And I appreciate you notifying us on both of these matters. I understand that they're a little lowbrow for you.
Oh, it's not that. It's just that my duties here require me to stay, so I can't do it with it myself. But I can arrange adventurers, perhaps.
Perhaps. We'll see what we can do.
Alright, and with that, Akros will take his leave. Alright, Sojin.
Let's call Svetlana.
Svetlana actually shakes her head and says, I apologize, my Baron, but I wish to be spoken to last. I have a matter that I wish to speak to only with you and the other members of the Royal Council.
Alright, in that case, Lady Lily then.
Lady Lily immediately stomps forward and she
Oh my
says,
God.
It's about time that you spoke with me. I've been waiting for a good, 2-3 months now? Now I can give you a little break because obviously you had that small issue with the bloom, but you said that you were going to look into it at some point about the elven artifacts. So
Now, Jory, do you still have that elvish bracelet?
Somewhere in my stuff, I believe I do.
Yes, the dashing bracelet.
Yeah, wherever it went.
There it is. I can see it. It's strapped to your belt.
Yeah, okay. You mean this?
no.
Well, there was a whole outpost in the forest that we have not
Right.
visited yet.
Ah,
That
yes.
is what she wants us to visit.
besides that, a bracelet is not nearly as valuable for my collection as an art piece, something that is meant to be displayed and admired from afar. That is meant to be worn. It's not quite the same.
Well,
Fair enough.
all I remember you saying was artifact. That can mean anything. Now you want a piece of art. I'll know what to look for next time.
Well, I think
Exactly.
it's
Now we have a
very-
target, and that's actually where we were planning on heading anyway. Once we were done with our current set of operations here.
Well, if that's the case, then excellent.
I do apologize for the delay, Lady Lily Tuskerton, but you have to understand, the fate of our entire Valak was at stake, and the fate of thousands was at stake. If we did not address this immediately, then we risk, thousands of lives, perhaps even more if the Moor had consumed those seeds and transformed horrific monsters.
Perhaps
Also, if you
even
think-
yours.
And even
Okay.
those artifacts in question, if we had left it too long, think of the horrible overgrowth on those artifacts.
I did say I was going to excuse you for this past month, did I not? I'm
That
just
you
here to
did.
remind you.
And it was not far from our thoughts.
Well, excellent. If it's not far from your thoughts, then I await satisfaction. Good day.
Within the month, my lady.
Good day. My Balak,
My
right?
bay.
My bay. Good day then, my bay. And she bows and turns and walks off. And Svetlana behind everyone's back, but you guys can see obviously, like she makes a face like, God, what is wrong with her?
Also, incidentally, the way to say that in Turkish, if I recall correctly, is benim. Anyways,
So we motion for our last person to come forward.
Yep, Kalik says,
Greetings. This is the second time we've met, my Bay. I am Kalike of Kadira. Just to remind you, but to introduce myself to the others, I just wish to announce that I am prepared to fulfill my oath, and if you can promise me that you will protect it, I have people that will build a library on my dime in one of your cities. Is that still acceptable?
It's still
Yes.
acceptable. Your offer actually comes at an opportune time. We wanted a library up in the Grove of Grounds anyways.
The city to the north, then, along the road?
Yes, just along the road.
Very well. Then I will need the masons and carpenters of the Grove of the Gods for the month, but I can have that built for you soon. I already have the books ready to go, and everything is ready and set. We just need to build the library.
Certainly. Your books will have a home soon enough. And I am honored by your. I am honored that you chose our Valak to house your research collection.
Indeed, I am very pleased that you would allow me to make use of your wonderful up-and-coming barony for my research. If there's anything that comes up with that research, then I shall be sure to keep you posted. But for now, I'm focused on building the library, and then I can worry about that later.
Of course.
Very well. Then it is my pleasure to bid you adieu and farewell.
Likewise. Farewell.
I'm assuming this was actually taken care of during your turn, during the kingdom turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, the Grove of the Gods at the end of the downtime will have a library built.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Books!
Woohoo!
We'll be able to do research.
And finally, Svetlana steps forward. And you can tell that she is tired. Not like frustrated tired, but just
Exhausted.
like something is stressing her out. And she says, "But I apologize for my disheveled state, everyone, but I just can't understand. But I'm here to report that, as the treasurer for your barony, there's been something strange going on in the coffers. Small bits of money and gold gone missing. The numbers aren't adding up. And I have the records here, but and she has like a big old bundle of papers in her arms, but I just don't understand it. And I was hoping that one of you could help me make sense of it.
Jory. Jory, I was gonna say, your family is a family of banking.
Of a fashion.
Look over of a fashion. Please go over I'd say you're probably best to go over these records with her, and then go compare them to what your family has pocketed.
What do you mean, my family pocketing money?
No, I mean they might have misreported numbers. You know what I mean.
Of course I do.
And even if it isn't them, they have their pulse on the funds of the city. You know that.
They were where I was headed.
That there was some tunneling going on?
That's true.
It's also true. Okay,
Yes.
so
Let's
I
check
don't
out the
imagine
vaults and see if there's any secret entrances.
all right, so Svetlana thanks you for your help, and
Svetlana, before
she
you go,
says
I
Yes.
just wanted to say I appreciate you for your diligence, and you should take a rest. If there's anyone else that you can pass on your duties to, if only in part, because I don't want you to exhaust your doing this.
Don't worry. Oleg has already made me promise to rest for tonight. If you wish, I can give the papers to Lord Forto. I'm sorry, Jory. I know you don't like titles, and you can review them at your leisure. It is a lot, so be ready to spend at least a day looking over it. I've left my notes with it to help you.
Very well.
Alright, so he walks over and hands you the notes. And then she says, with that, I think I'll take the week off. Oleg has, again, asked that I take some time to myself. I thank you for your kindness.
And I thank you for your diligence.
Take some time with Oleg, too.
No. just laughs and waves like, I'm not even going to touch this. And she walks away and snickering. Leaving the party to discuss what you'll do.
I need to itch my ear.
Well, I already have a task, apparently.
Yes, you do. And we have to go babysit somebody who has a reckless idea.
Extraordinarily reckless. I don't imagine I know here. Ace Gunter just sort of has a sly grin on her face.
Yef, can we have Yef just bite you right now?
I mean, you can. You can, in fact, have him do that, but it won't dissuade me. No, do not bite me.
Alright.
Actually, he does
All right.
not have a bite attack.
Well, I mean,
Yes,
for the sake of
yeah,
roleplay, you can just do that as for fun.
he gums you.
I mean, it's a shark. He still has one. It's just that he's not really a combat pet.
Yep.
So it's more like a cute dog, like nibbling on your shoe.
So, okay, once we do our downtime stuff here.
And also, really quickly, Eastgunder's actually going to lend her Inquisitive Quill to Jory to assist him during his investigation.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. What do we do now?
Okay, well, if there's nothing else that you want to discuss, we can go into downtime.
Yep.
Sounds good.
So, a week of downtime is going to take us until the 1st of Rova. Basically, it's the last day of the downtime. So, when we go back into active time, it'll be Rova the 2nd. So, over the course of that time, there was a hailstorm on the 29th, but thankfully, you are safely tucked into your housing, so nothing bad happened there. And Zarni, because of her ability to read the weather, was able to warn the townsfolk so nobody got bonked in the head by that. So,
For some odd reason, I have a feeling Zarni would also go outside during the hailstorm and just dance, just to see how much she could dodge.
Oh god, yeah, no. Sojin's definitely dancing and dodging, keeping himself in
you know
shape.
what? Good thing there's actually rules for this, so you can either make a reflex save or a acrobatics check, your choice. DC 20.
Oh god, I'm rerolling that.
What? Yeah.
Oh my god! Don't reroll this. Don't reroll that. Come on.
Hey, I stopped off. I'm allowed.
No, that's
Somebody-
true. All right. So,
I'd rather see you get beamed in the head by the hail.
so Zarni succeeded and dances through the hail without much issue. Sojin gets a couple bonks in the head, and gets a nice little bag for a couple days.
I'm out of practice.
Eastgunder stays inside like a reasonable person.
So, now that it's like downtime time, you have 7 days with which to do whatever projects you wish to do. So, what would you like to do? I'm going to
Sojin's
start.
actually
Yeah.
I was going to say,
Go ahead.
Sojin. The only thing Sojin's doing outside of helping people, he's picking up a couple of grappling hooks so he can grapple onto the ceiling and swing onto things and use his boarding actions.
Oh my god.
Yep, good call. So you pick up a couple grappling hooks and ropes. Alright, and you can just spend it, but is there anything else that you want to do during your downtime? Remember, you can do up to 7 days worth of activities.
Well, as I said, I was going to assist other people.
Okay.
How long is it
we'll
going
come
to
back
take me to? How long is it going to take me to find the errors in the accounting?
It takes every roll is 1 day, so basically you can. What are your lures again?
The only lore I have is forest.
Okay.
Actually,
So-
in that case, it might be good for us to switch, because Iskander actually has mercantile.
Mercantile lore would be really good for that, but it was Jory, because of Jory's experience with this sort of thing. Jory can also use perception.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm all right.
And
So, if you want to roll to assist, go for it.
I'm just going to have the Inquisitive Quill roll describing lore. Does that sound good?
That sounds good to me.
Right.
All right, so that's going to be +2 to your check, +4 to your check, Jory.
So
That makes
26.
it a
What?
26.
26. Okay. It takes you about a day, and you spot the problems almost instantly. It seems that basically somebody got into the books and basically adjusted a few numbers here and there to cover things up. And you go into the library. You go into Svetlana's record books, and you check, and you notice there's a discrepancy. And on suspicion, you check some of the other formal documents that have been made of the barony, and it shocks you to learn that apparently Lindsay was involved.
Oh.
What?
What?
Alright, so that's your first day, and we're the party at the end of this day, so you can decide what to do. So, who would like to go next?
The way I figure it, Zarni would spend her day helping, like, the farmers and, like, anyone local that's growing food.
Okay. So you can make a survival check then. Okay. And you spend a day working on the farms, helping them out, and through that, because of your title as one of the baronets, the farmers decide to teach you a few tricks. You can now give yourself training in farming lore. Okay. So that's what you did. Iskander?
Iskander's actually just going to be catching up with her brother.
Okay. So spending the day just catching up, trying to get him to open up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can make a diplomacy check or one of your relevant.
Just a diplomacy check.
You can also make a perception check to see if there are easier skill checks to roll against them as well.
I would definitely like to do that.
Okay. So make your roll and tell me what you get.
25 perception, 26 diplomacy.
All right, 20. So the diplomacy is going to be enough to succeed. So you now have 5 of 8 favor with him, and it seems that he actually is going to be also an easier check to influence him would be society or performance.
Gotcha.
They're equal difficulty.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I'll keep that in mind for tomorrow.
Okay. So, Sojin, was there anything else since nobody needed your help, or did you want to just
in that
call
case,
it a day?
I was gonna actually go talk with the fishermen, see if I can work with them, teach you what I know for my sailing lore, and see what they can teach me.
That's a good idea, actually. And because of your expertise in sailing, you're actually going to make their job a lot easier to fish, and they teach you fishing lore in exchange, so you can train yourself in fishing lore.
Hell yeah.
All right. At the end of the day, Jory, are you going to announce what you've discovered?
No, I want to dig deeper and see if there's false evidence. False evidence pointing at Lindsay.
Okay. So, second day. We're going to start with... Jory will be last, so who would like to go first?
Mind if I do the first one?
Sure.
Okay, so Iskander is actually going to want to try out the ritual with the Green Lady to start off with. So she'd like Zarni and Sojin to assist if they're able to.
Alright.
Using our first word lore to assist,
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah, both of you
can I
can.
use occult, actually?
Ooh,
You
that's a
can.
good one.
Yeah, you can use occult.
All right, rolling. My God,
Ooh.
why am I? Okay, I'm gonna
Well, hold on. The first world, that's still going to give a +1.
Oh, I know. I'm just
But,
like, wow, I rolled a 4. What the hell is with my rolls today?
So, occultism, Zarni, it occurs to you that if the Green Lady is as powerful as it appears, that you're going to want a little bit of protection. So, because you critically succeeded, you're instead of giving a bonus, you're going to give a bonus to any will saves that the Green Lady might force upon you by putting up like sigils and runes and markings on the walls.
I put a circle of salt around you.
Alright, so now you can make a roll, and you can roll either a religion check or a relevant.
Would, actually, first off, would a guidance assist me here?
It would.
Alright. She's going to cast guidance on herself, and another question. Can I use stolen lands instead of religion?
You absolutely can, and that's actually would be the best roll to use.
In that case, she is going to do that.
23, 24. Alright.
Can I reroll that? Or do I need to?
If you wish, but that is a success.
I would like to at least try for a critical success, so I'm going to
Go
reroll
for
that.
it.
Oh!
Well! Okay. So, as the ritual is complete, you see, like just on the outer edge of the inner part of the salt circle, a figure of a spectral, like shimmery figure of a green woman wearing a dress made of leaves and boughs. She is absolutely beautiful, as a nymph would be. She has fey, almost elven features, and she has a large sword hanging on her shoulder. And she looks to you. She looks around, holding up a hand, and then, noticing her surroundings, she says, I haven't been directly summoned since the second kingdom I helped. And we're going to pause that scene and come back to it. Jory!
I'm good.
Yes.
What are you going to do to dig deeper?
I'm looking for any deceptive tactics. I'm looking for timelines on when Lindsay was in town versus the documents that are implicating her. And I'm looking for other hidden charges.
So you can make a perception or a thievery check, your choice.
I want to re-roll that.
Go for it.
Oh, can the quill assist him in any way?
The quill can assist. So go ahead and have the quill roll. Scribing lore would help.
Gotcha.
We have a +1, so 33. Alright. 33 will be a critical success. You spend the day poring over everything, and you're distressed by something you discover. There is no mistake. Lindsay was cooking the books, but why? You do notice that there were calls out to, that there were letters sent, that Lindsay sent that were being addressed over to the Pathfinder Society of some of the major cities of, excuse me. I'm trying to get the name one more. Of, let's see, Absalom. And Absalom, is basically considered like the center of the Western world, because it's like a major port city where a lot of travelers go to when they're venturing to other parts of Avistan. So there seems to be no mistake. Lindsay does seem to be involved.
But why?
Is there any clue as to why she would be doing this? In any of this?
Actually, you know what? Yes, because of your scribing, because of your quill notebook, you discover a couple things. The people that she contacted were all people that handled newspapers.
Oh my god, is she spreading our tale?
diverting funds to spread our name.
She's stealing money from the treasury to spread propaganda. Woohoo.
It may be time to speak with her if you wish.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring in the whole crew and let them know what I've found, and then ask
Everybody survive this.
everybody but one person to hide in the room to listen.
I wonder
to
who that
her.
one person's going to be.
You trust to hide, huh?
Iskander, right?
actually,
Why would it be
Full armor.
Iskander?
If Iskander is on Yildirim, it won't be a problem.
Yes, let's bring the horse into this.
Put a drape over the horse. He'll blend right in.
You can't lie to the horse, it's a law. Everybody gain a hero point. Gain a hero point. This conversation sucks, but gain a hero
Look
point.
at that. Plus 15 stealth on Yildirim.
Oh, I hate you. Okay.
Anyway,
Getting back to
yes,
the others.
I'd like to talk to her about it.
Okay,
After everybody's hiding.
Okay, so getting back to the rest of the party. So the green lady, or her spectral image, rather, holds out a hand towards Iskander. What do you do?
question.
First off, you go first.
What's up?
So because I'm aiding Iskander, can I use Orc Superstition to give Iskander a plus to their saving throws?
Well, that's actually part of your roll earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I'd ask because.
No,
Yeah, because I also have it too. So between the two of us.
Well, yeah, they don't stack.
Yeah.
They don't stack, but that's what the runes were for. Basically, to temporarily give that protection to Iskander.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying between the two of us, that's what built that.
No, for sure.
So,
but Iskander, what do you do?
The first thing that she does is that she bows. She's bows deep enough that in her culture it would be the kind of bow that you give to a queen, specifically. And she just says, "My lady, I apologize for summoning you abruptly, but I wish to speak."
And you notice that she curls her fingers as if she was going to strike you, but then she pulls it back almost as if it's painful to hold out a hand to you like that. Everyone in the room can make a perception check to see if you can figure out what it means. Warning, the difficulty is high.
Meh.
This is something that I will reroll if I don't succeed. I'm rerolling that. Whoa! I'm not succeeding.
I will reroll.
Okay, go for it. Nope.
Ow.
And
How?
Both of us.
I did say it was difficult. I did say it was a high difficulty. So none of you succeeded.
Let me give it a shot.
Go for it.
Oh, never mind. It's 29.
Okay. Actually, no. Scratch that. Sojin and Sojin, you can roll curse lore instead.
Oh,
so I'm
yeah,
gonna let you
let me do
roll.
that.
Since you spent,
I'll
go ahead and re-roll that.
There we go.
Okay. There we go.
We'll get it. It seems like it almost was painful to take a hostile action against Iskander.
Sojin smiles and whispers, "The damn blessing. That damn blessing."
So, then she says, "Very well. Then speak."
First off, I wish to ask what your intentions in this land are. What do you do here?
First, Since you've taken upon yourself to summon me, I suppose it is only fair to introduce myself. I am Nyrissa. And I'm going to put that in the chat, don't worry. I am Nyrissa. And I have lived in the Stolen Lands for long centuries. Longer than you could ever imagine. And as far as what I do, I merely guide kingdoms and baronies to their utmost potential.
And Eastgonder introduces herself and using all of her proper titles. And she asks, and she says again, and I must ask, what? Actually, I actually can't think of anything to ask. I'm actually a little bit intimidated.
So,
I might actually make that a character. That she is actually a little bit, stunned.
So, if anybody else has an idea, you can go ahead and ask.
Might be a good time to jump in.
I do,
Alright.
but I'm not there.
Alright.
You-
Zarni's gonna look at her and ask, what was your opinion of the Bloom cult that Lamashtu had here?
Ah, the Bloom cult. Yes, I did see what had happened. I did see the that plot. And it is not one of my plots, I assure you. It is interesting research, though. Could you tell me more of it, perhaps?
I don't know all the ins and outs. It's not my area of expertise.
Ah, very well.
I just knew how to destroy it.
Interesting.
You were effective at effective at uprooting it, but we did not we never understood why they chose to do what they did. None of the cultists would be taken alive.
always talk of returning the land to what it was, an age of monsters.
Well, then I
Yes,
should
sir.
thank you for putting a stop to it.
My lady, we have seen your handiwork at the edges of everything that we've encountered. At the Goblin Village of Greenglipe, at the Owlbear's lair, and I'm actually like kind of forgetting what else that we've seen, but but he's kind of mentioned all these things. Oh, what was that?
You mentioned the other incidents.
Yep, she mentions all of the other incidents. And she also mentions that she's been digging into the history of this, that she's heard of other kingdoms that once inhabited this land, but have since disappeared. And she's going to ask very directly, is the fate of our Balik that it and all of it, the people who inhabit it, should be disappeared as all of the previous inhabitants?
She says, I assure you that it is not my intention to make anyone disappear, to vanish. It is my intention to just help you grow into your full fruition where you may be of best use.
Best use to who, and for what ends?
Why? To yourselves. Because you see, you grow as you are tested. You grow as you are challenged, like steel forged by being beaten on an anvil. You are shaped into something stronger than you ever thought possible. I do nothing but advise and point the way and nudge.
If that is so, then may I ask, my lady, do you know what caused the disappearance of all these dozens of kingdoms over the past few centuries? And what drove the Stag King to madness, to banditry, and to drunkenness?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I was responding to something.
Gotcha. Eastgonder asks, if it was not doing, then why did all of these kingdoms, course of centuries, disappear into the ether? And also, why did the Stag King, or why was he driven to madness? What caused all these things?
As far as the Stag Lord was driven to madness by his abusive father. By that druid that you decided to bring into your service. Strange choice that, but mercy is a very human quality. And as far as the other kingdoms, I assure you that not a one of them is the ether. What happened to them, it makes a certain amount of sense if you know the truth of the history of Stolen Lands.
So tell us. Tell us the truth.
The truth?
Yes.
Of what?
Of the Stolen Lands. Of what you are hiding.
I don't know if she's hiding anything from us. Iskander just sort of like very, very quietly, well, not even quietly, she's just very desperate, trying to say to Zarni to shut up, basically.
Sojin put the hand on Iskander's shoulder.
Wait, are you... remember to do that, you would have to break the salt circle.
Right, he motions, like motioning, putting his hand on his shoulder.
Just like me in real life. I do that all the time.
And Zarni's like locked in. She is visually locked in on the green lady. And all she does is hold one finger out to Iskander.
Yep. And she looks to you, she holds up two fingers and presses them together. You know more about me than you let on. Ruler, you have a smart one here. Very well. By certain oaths, I can answer one question. I will not speak at length. I will answer one question. I am bound only to that. So, discuss amongst yourselves what you wish to know.
I broke my hair clip.
Oh,
Sorry!
How do I fix a hair clip? Here's how.
Why would an orc need a hair clip?
No, this is player problem because I bought this hair clip for work. Crap!
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
so what do you ask? And yeah, you can discuss out of character what you'd like to know, and then Zarni is the one that is in character asking.
Yep. The only things that come to my mind are what
and
comes.
This is also you, Jory. You can since it's out of character discussion, you can chime in as well.
Yep. The only thing that I can think to ask is just like what specifically caused the last kingdom, specifically the last kingdom, to disappear.
Yeah.
Or like what does disappearing entail? But like, I want to hear other questions, other potential.
What does she require of us in payment for her help?
Oh, that is actually a good question. Anything else?
I say, what's driving her to force the kingdoms down?
Well, I don't think that one's such a good question, because embedded into that question is the idea that she did, in fact, force the kingdoms down, or force the kingdoms to disappear. And
we don't have enough proof of that.
Yeah, and I don't know if I want to accuse her directly, especially since we don't understand her abilities, and she's probably a level 20 character.
More than that.
Probably.
In order for me to get that perception to work, it had to be a nat 20.
Yeah.
Just to put it in legalese, we need to see the fine print on her contract on what it cost us for her to help us.
I think honestly that's a really good question.
Okay.
Any objections?
No, I like it.
Yeah, me too.
What is the price of thine boon, Nerissa?
Mm-hmm. Very well. For me to assist you in growing strong and to build your barony to its finest heights, all I ask
is that you live and keep growing the kingdom, make it as proud and strong as possible, until it is something that would be seen as a bastion to the world, a shining beacon for the future.
Like a lantern.
And then?
That's the
And
second
then?
question.
And then, I suppose I can give that to you. And then, we shall all get our just rewards for your efforts. Now, with that said, I
By
have.
the way, did you see my
answered-
out of character?
I did see it. And with that said, that is all that I am required by contract to answer. Do not try to contact me again.
Before she goes,
Okay.
I would like to try to recall First World knowledge to see if the name Narissa is hooked to any other figures within First World lore that I might know of.
Also do a
you can make
curse
it-
check.
Yes, also that.
Okay, sure. So go for it.
So that's my
First
world
world.
lore.
That's not going to be enough.
Reroll
might
that
as well.
then.
I might as well roll my stolen lands lore.
Okay, and
Can I
then
reroll
curse
that as
lore.
well?
Okay, then I will roll my curse lore. No, whatever. See what other curses she's attached to. Never mind.
I got nothing else.
And with that, she says, do not try to contact me again. I will not be in attendance. Oh, and as you are the ruler, I suppose I do owe you one other thing. The times you've been contacted by our goddess were not me. She
They were
snaps her
not?
fingers and disappears. And
Oh.
the feeling of malaise and horror in the room disappears with her.
It's that
You know-
trauma.
You two were right. That was incredibly stupid. Why didn't you stop me?
Zarni just goes over, pulls up a fist, and bonks her on the head. Just like, I tried!
She says that half jokingly, and normally she gets upset if someone touches her, but in this case she's completely fine with being bonked. She deserves it.
Sojin just shakes his head. She's just full of fucking trauma.
She is a fae.
Almost if no, I mean even more than normal fae. She just radiated shame.
Shame? One thing I noticed about her, well, what she said, is that she has someone
what?
or something else. A contract.
Knowing our luck, it's probably to the
Darn.
fucking oldest people in the fucking first world. Just knowing our luck.
Well, remember, Varnhold also has been visited by her.
Yes, indeed. And we don't know if... Well, we don't... Yeah. Remember the sort of green aura around him that Jory noticed when we were there. That was certainly her presence. I think that's all I can think to say. Is there anything else we want to talk about before we end this scene?
No, but can we take a quick break so I can run to the bathroom?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's take a quick
yeah,
break.
I have to do that.
Everybody gain a hero point when you get back. And then Jory's got to tell y'all something. So I'm gonna go get some water while I'm away. While you're
Be
away.
right back.
So be right back.
See you around.
Remember to slow my roll. I'm trying to remember shit.
Alright, I'm back. I'm curious what everybody's going to do with the rest of their downtime for the week.
Well, depends on what happens next with Lindsay.
I'm so curious what you guys are going to say when you discover what's going on with Lindsay.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Yeah, like I know Jory might start like maybe crafting some traps.
Probably should.
Or snares or whatever they're called, yeah.
Alchemy page. There they are.
Because at level 8, you can make something called a striking snare.
Okay, I'm back.
DC 26 reflex, basic reflex save. And when it triggers, wooden stones or not wooden stones, but heavy stones or wooden stakes flip out the strike at whoever flipped it. Holy crap!
Bungee pit.
It's 98 damage. 9d8.
Whoa, wait, what are we talking about?
The
Yeah, let's
striking
do that.
snare. It's 75 gold pieces, but like, what's your crafting level, Jory?
Oh, I don't remember. Pretty good.
I mean, is it an
his-
expert? Is it trained or?
I'm trained.
He's only trained.
Okay, so so assuming that you spend the rest of the week just crafting, let me see. That's and you make a successful DC 24 crafting check. Then that's 2. That's 5, 10, 12, 50. Okay. 75 gold pieces minus 12 gold, 5 silver. So whatever that is, you would just pay that, and you could like have a week. Assuming that you wanted to spend as little money as possible. Also, don't forget you have a bunch of like weapons. So do we want to do that real quick?
Yeah, we have. Let me pull up.
Yeah. How many plus
Already.
1 Kokris do you have?
A bunch.
11.
Okay.
That a plus 1 striking falchion.
All right. Well, give me a second. One time. So 11 times 17.5. Okay. And you said plus
Plus 1 striking on the
striking
falchion.
falchion. Alright, give me 1 second. I can. Okay, plus 1 striking, right? So that's another 50. Okay, and what else?
1 set of plus 1 leather.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we also have the firebox and clockwork monkey plans.
Plus 1 leather, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another 80. And was there anything else that you knew you wanted to sell?
No, that was about it.
Okay. Well, so that we can just save ourselves some time. That's going to get the party an additional 322 gold and 5 silver.
All right. How much was that?
325. No, 322 gold
322
and 5 silver.
I'll write that down.
Yeah, and then you can just get rid of those kukris and all that other stuff.
Could you just like add the 22 gold to the party inventory, and we can split 75 between all?
That's true. You could do that. All right, so Jory, you only need to make the roll once, so that's going to be a success. So you could either spend the rest of the week working on that, and then you would just have to spend 5 minus
If you spend if you work on it for the rest of the week, and you spend 62 gold and 5 silver, you could have yourself a striking snare.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, cool. So you mark it,
I'm back.
and the striking snare is disgustingly useful. Holy crap!
Each of us gains 91 gold
Woo!
because we had another set of floating copper coins and whatnot in the inventory. So everybody gets 91 gold.
So
All right, 91 gold total.
So, is this snare gold coming out of the group party fund or mine?
Yours.
Okay, so how much was it?
62
go
gold
up.
and 5 silver.
62 gold,
And 5 silver, yeah.
5 silver.
Zarni's
Okay.
rich.
So am I. Still.
Iskander has
Alright.
experienced a thing called wealth for the first time in her life.
Oh,
All right, so what else are the rest of you going to do during your downtime? Because Jory's already accounted for because he's crafting.
ha! I
Aren't we
fixed
going to
it!
go to the scene? Aren't we going to do the scene with Lindsay?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me pause that real quick. I just need to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
I fixed my hair clip.
Yay!
Nice.
I have 2. One metal, one plastic. The metal one's the smaller,
Yay!
which is weird. Ow! I'm okay. Whee! I promise my ADD is under control.
Yeah, we got about half an hour here, so we're going to do the scene and then
Hour, actually, technically, but yeah.
it's almost 9. It's almost 9 is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's
I still
8:30
have
here.
chores to do.
Oh,
And I'm kind of fading. I'll be
oh.
honest.
I wore you out.
Parry the platypus nourishes. Parry the platypus. Words! Me. No, but Sojin is gonna spend the time. You know what? Yeah, he's gonna fucking try and see if he can scrounge up rumors. See if anybody has seen any of those the remaining fuckers from his team.
Iskander's just gonna be hanging out with her brother again.
Yeah.
Well, actually, after we do the whole talking to Lindsay, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Conversation, unless any of us are angry.
Zarni is indifferent. She does not understand money. She just,
Yep. Every
Well, put it-
make sure you serve the surgeon.
everyone's
this
gonna have
way,
to tell
Zarni.
her to look disappointed.
Put it this way, Zarni. She has basically been stealing money, which provides services and food for everyone, to brag to other cities, towns, and kingdoms about our exploits here. She is wasting our money.
To be fair, we don't even know if that's what she's doing with me. I mean, it's
It is.
entirely possible that she's
That's why
doing them.
that's why we're going to talk to her. We're going to find out.
Yep.
Because all indications are that is what she's doing.
Yeah, it does seem in line with her personality, but we do have to talk with her to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell Zarni to look disappointed and she'll look disappointed.
Sorry, look disappointed.
Alright, I can do that.
Look at your disappointed face.
The disappointed
Now,
face is not that much different than the I'm pissed off face.
Now, here's the question: do we all want to be in a group and gang up on her, or do we want one person to represent all of us, and everyone else just be in the shadows listening?
In the confessional booth.
Yeah.
I mean, we could
He's
just have
gonna
a
hide.
small, friendly conversation.
Yeah.
All right. So, what has the party decided to do?
We're gonna talk with her first, and then yeah.
Yeah, let's talk with her first and figure everything else out afterwards.
Okay. So, who's going to be out in the open?
Jory.
Just
He's
Jory?
gone.
So far,
All right. Whoever's going to be out in the open, put yourself in front of the throne area. Anybody else go to the left or right side. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You know what? No, we're all just gonna be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yef is gonna be over here.
Okay. And Lindsay approaches the throne and says, "Oh, hi, everybody. What's going on? I got your summons and came as soon as I could."
Lindsay, we've got to talk to you about something we've found in our treasury. Specifically, that you've been dipping into it from time to time without
I'm
asking.
so sorry. Oh God.
We're not, Lindsay, we're not mad, just disappointed, and
No.
we do need an explanation.
No. Listen. I'm so glad that you know, because it makes it easier to just talk about it. But okay. So I'm really, really sorry, but you see, I was walking around and before our last adventure, and I realized that we don't have a very strong literacy program here, and we are so much better than Batax. I know we can be, and so I wanted to bring literacy to the barony, and so I've been borrowing a little bit from the coffers because I thought it might be easier. I wanted to surprise you, but I wanted to bring a printing press to the barony.
Printing press?
And start a newspaper. Yes, it's a technology that's been brought into Absalom, and that the Pathfinders have helped to create. And I wanted to bring one. There's just one piece that's missing, and it got stolen apparently.
I'm rolling mercantile roll, because I don't even know if Eastgander has ever.
You've heard of it actually, because it actually is like the printing press has actually been around for maybe just 3 years.
Well, that eliminates Sojin from most likely hearing about it, because there's a larger time gap between him being a pirate and being Zarni's bodyguard. So
Zarni
yeah,
just
never
has
mind.
the look of, these are words.
Sojin whispers in her ears,
Yeah, it's
basically
it's a
making
machine.
books.
Yes, exactly. It's a machine that prints out pages that can be bound into books. And I actually, in my course, building one, but with parts that I've been slowly just gathering for the past month or two. And, well, so, yeah, the last piece that I need, a cylinder, has been stolen. And I don't know anybody that can actually repair it, but, listen,
I have a very important question for you.
Yes?
Why did you not ask us first?
I was about
Because I
to
wanted to
You,
surprise you.
you deliberately stole from us.
No, I borrowed because the gift of knowledge is going to pay so much dividends to the barony. But
Borrowing without the knowledge of the lender is still theft.
yeah, I guess you're right.
Yes, all I can say is, do you have records of the amount that you've taken out and when?
Yeah, of course I do. Because
All
I was
right.
going to bring back
So
every copper.
Get with Svetlana, get those to her so she can update the records.
Okay.
We will make this okay in retrospect, but do not do this again. Do you understand, Lindsay?
If you have
If you
something
ever
like
need-
this, bring it to us.
Well,
If you need the resources of the state, then ask for the resources of.
I do, but listen.
Let me see. Zarni is going to kneel down and put both hands on shoulders. Okay, and then what?
And she's gonna push back like her hair so that way it's behind her ears. We're not angry, are we?
No.
Oh.
But
We just want
please-
to make sure.
Please, next time, tell at least one of us. So that way this does not happen. Or even tell us... What was her name? Svetlana? Svetlana. You don't have to tell us, but tell her she is in charge of the money, and it caused her a great deal of stress.
Oh no!
I-
Did it?
I also have one more question for you.
Yes.
How did you gain access to the money?
There's that too.
Well,
It's supposed to be locked up.
Well,
Are you
Would you
secretly a
believe me if
Forto?
no. Would you believe me if I said that I just my bubbly personality and my smile? And she smiles.
I mean, yes.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah.
It does seem possible. But if there are any serious security breaches inside of the vault, please inform us so that no one, people with bad intentions can't take from us.
Please.
Because it might be sad if I have to hire my own family to guard the vault.
And his family
Yeah,
does
that's a level of security that we do not want.
No, it's a level of security we cannot afford.
Exactly.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, but listen, there's a problem. As I said, the printing press could be ready to go, but there's a missing piece. I don't know anybody that's skilled enough to build it. But I've actually, well, the last time I visited the, I'll just say it. When I visited the, borrowed a little bit to hire an adventuring crew, and I was going to ask for permission to go on an adventure to find the last piece. Unless you know somebody that could maybe...
Zarni is going to pause and think, and I know Troika is not here with us, but she's gonna look at Troika.
Why don't we just pause for a moment and let me go talk to my cousins?
Well, hold on. I want to hear what Zarni was going to say first. Go ahead.
If you were to describe it, maybe even draw a schematic of what it looks like, do you think between Troika and I we could craft it?
Well, how talented are you? Basically, are you at least an expert?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah. You should be.
I've got the lowest crafting of the lot. So
Yeah, E12.
Okay. So if you're an expert, you can attempt to finish it. Well, yes, I do have the schematic. So we'll need some metals, but we do have some mines and quarries, and well, it'll take at least 2 days of work, but I can help if you'll allow me to. Listen, I really am sorry. If you want to fire me, I'll gladly step down.
nobody said anything about firing you.
Okay.
We were just
This is
concerned.
this is just an information exchange, okay?
Okay. I'll calm down. I feel so much better now that it's off my chest.
Zarni's gonna rub
Well-
the top of her head and then stand back up. Kind of that older sister, I caught you, but you're okay.
And then, as soon as you do that, she immediately says, "This is going to make a great chapter." In the,
Oh no.
and she runs off, but then she stops, and then she walks back and,
Hello?
she said, "Am I dismissed?"
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, go with Zarni, go with Troika. Well, you can go build that.
And Jory, go
Indeed.
visit your cousins to see if maybe they stole it.
I'll need a copy of that schematic, otherwise they'll probably look at me like I'm from another world.
Oh, no, it actually wasn't your family. You see, I actually was going to have a Numeria.
What was that?
Sorry, what?
Numeria, a region southwest, southeast of us.
That is where Amari is from, isn't it?
I don't believe so, but possibly.
Anyway. Moving forward.
But thank you so much. By the way, she's actually from the realm of the Mammoth Lord. So, that's not, her people did have, like, an ancestral home in Numeria, but she herself is not from there. Okay. But she says, okay, thank you. Like I said, you'll need at least 2 days to work on it, because the intricate detail, and thank you. And she runs off.
Zarni has
Thanks,
this look
Vern.
of, what have I gotten myself into?
I would like to commission my cousins to find it and steal it back.
Yes. In the meantime, I will see if I can craft one. It's always better to have two, just in case.
Okay. So, I'm gonna say that, getting your cousins to basically do it would count as a higher advantage action. So, I will allow you to attempt that now if you...
Yeah,
for the
sure.
kingdom.
You're cutting
Sorry,
in and
sorry.
out, but yeah.
Yeah, you're
Let me-
cutting it in.
Yeah, let me hop out of voice back in.
Woo.
Mhm.
Quick, everyone dance!
Okay. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For now. Alright, so what is higher adventurers? What does that fall under?
You can. All right. Well, while you look that up for me.
Yep, I will do that.
Okay. So, for the rest of the downtime, you'll need 2 days worth of crafting to basically make another piece for it. So, because Troika is an expert as well, I'm just going to roll that she gives you a +2 to your check.
Okay.
And you're also going to get a +1 because you have the blueprints to work from. So +3 total.
So right there was 22.
All right, 22 will not be enough. Would you like to reroll?
Yeah.
Go for it.
23.
23 will be enough. So you spend 2 days of the downtime working on crafting this tube, and once it is complete, Lindsay proudly takes you to her quarters, where she has indeed like a printing press machine, and she slots a piece inside, and she pushes a button, pulls the lever, and starts to spit out pieces of paper that have writing over them, and she's overjoyed. She shows you that she's been collecting inks and dyes that she paid for with the coffers that she borrowed, she says, and that it's ready to go.
Oh.
So Jin takes a moment, looks at the things, and quickly arranges them to make up wanted posters for the 3 remaining idiots of his former crew.
Understandable there.
Okay. Well, before that, though, also, by the way, actually, I do have a couple things that we need. Before that, because you got the printing press, right?
Yep.
So, that is going to, let me see.
It's like a
That
proper
does-
building, isn't it?
It is a proper building, so that's going to start a printing press in one of your settlements, and you get to decide which one gets it.
I feel like the capital should have that.
Yeah.
Definitely. I
We
mean,
can get
just
rid
as
of the town criers.
a bit of a joke, try to think about what we would have.
What?
Think about what would happen if we put it in green gripe.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
Goblin propaganda!
to be fair, knock knock isn't there.
True.
We could put it in Lizard Town. Those people we've literally never talked, but are part of our empire anyway.
Oh my
Dad?
god.
Why did you post that?
Post what? Post what?
Oh, yeah, that is random.
You
Did
I
the
don't
cat
know.
walk across the keyboard?
it was something on the
I must have
keyboard.
leaned on it. Yeah, I leaned on it.
Okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay, no problem. Okay, so I'm gonna add the printing press to the kingdom map, but this is what happens thanks to that printing press being added. It's gonna provide a +2 item bonus to improve lifestyle and quelling unrest, and you also gain a bonus to gather information checks or to research in that city. In addition, a special event takes place once the printing press is built, because it's all done. She just needed a building to put it in. Basically, I'm going to need the kingdom to roll in industry, if you please.
Okay.
And the
Since
difficulty
we
is
are
the kingdom's DC.
quick question. Since it does give a research bonus, should we put it in to stack that bonus with the library bonus, or do the bonuses not stack for the
Industry?
research?
This
For
bonus
research,
specifically stacks.
Okay, so
So-
industry and what?
Well, just roll industry on the kingdom.
Okay.
Any
but-
bonuses?
You get a +1 bonus. Yeah. Actually, no,
Ooh.
Okay. So, you gain access to the read all about it leadership activity, but the stress of hitting deadlines puts a strain on your editors. Increase unrest by 1.
I mean, that's kind of normal.
Okay. So yeah, you now have a special kingdom action that can be done thanks to that. And now that's all settled. Now, I believe you wanted to roll to hire adventurers, correct?
No, I actually looked it up. You need exploration to do that, and we could technically do it because you don't need to be trained. But we only have a +3 to exploration. DC is 20, so we would have to roll a 17 or better to make that happen.
I'm actually going to roll you only need a 12 because this is Jory's family being assigned a task.
Okay. In that case, sure. Actually, do we still have to? Because, like, we did,
Well, only
We
if
were
you
able
want
to-
to get, only if you want to get the extra part.
I suppose it might be valuable. So, shall we give it a shot?
Go for it.
Right. +1 bonus?
Yep, +1 bonus.
Oh boy, we
That's
made
critical
it.
success. Yeah, the Four Toes make short work of this adventure. Over the next month, they're going to go into Nymeria to basically find who did it, and they're going to come back with the part. And since it's a critical, I'm going to say they also bring back. Jory, I'm going to let you roll. Roll 5d10.
5d10? Okay.
Oh, my.
Money, money, money.
All right. They also give you 19 gold. They're keeping the rest of their loot to themselves.
All right, Jory, that's your 19 gold.
Oh boy. Pleasure doing business with my family.
All right. So, is there anything else that you want to do for the rest of the downtime?
East Counter's just going to be talking with her brother.
Okay.
Doing performance checks this time, since that's...
Go for it.
Alright.
I think you have
Formal.
3 more checks to make. Okay.
Is that enough for a crit, or no?
No. But you have 2 more checks. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
Is
Not
that a
enough.
success or no? What?
Not that one. No.
Okay. I'm actually just going to switch the whatchamacallit, diplomacy and assurance. So that nets me a 27 each time.
Okay. So that gives you. So currently, your brother is at 7 of 8.
Nice.
All right. Anybody else wants to do anything during downtime? I know Jory's done because he was crafting.
I do need to
No.
add that thing to my sheet, though.
19 gold.
No, the snare that we made.
Yeah. The
Right.
what was it called again? The striking snare.
Striking snare.
Whatever days left I have of downtime, I would probably spend going through the village, helping those in need, be it farming or medicine or anything like that.
Okay. By the way, Jory, I'm going to add it to your sheet, so give me 1 second.
I was in the middle of doing it to the alchemy
Oh.
section.
Ow!
Oh, no, well, I guess you can add that as a formula, but I just added it as an inventory item. Okay, let me see. Alright, so you spend the rest of your downtime helping out with, like, farming and everything, and I'm gonna ask you to make a... Actually, this is what I'm gonna do. You spend the rest of the week working with them, and you take to the work rather well, and it feels like the old methods that you remember from your old village just resurfaced. Your farming lore can be raised to expert.
Noise.
Very nice.
Okay. So, at the end of the downtime, it is now Rova the Second. Time check before we continue?
It's 7 o'clock. We could go another half hour, but Blasty mentioned they are getting tired, and Grumpy mentioned chores.
Okay. So then, let's just figure out...
I was saying Sojin was spending the rest of his downtime making those posters with the printing press.
Okay. So sure, you make the posters with the printing press, and you set those to be set out to the kingdom, to the barony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so we can have a
kind of an
top
early
of
warning.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Do you offer a bounty for information, or is it just like a persons of note? Watch out.
Persons of note, watch out.
Okay.
Because these are just if information leads to capture or removal, there will be bonuses. But it's mostly just a warning.
And actually, I did forget something. This is mainly to Zarni. On the last day when the library is built, Calique visits you, and Calique offers you 2 scrolls explaining that she heard from the other members of the Grove of the Gods that you are a spellcaster with a primal focus such as herself, and as a sign of goodwill, she wishes to teach you 2 spells that she and her sister have also made.
Oh, nice.
And so you can add the spells Scorching Blast and Aqueous Blast to your sheet.
Fire and water, nice.
And I believe you can look them up, but these are level 1 spells, but they also do the Scorching Blast does persistent damage on a critical. Basically what it is that you use a 1 action to basically summon a burning or water orb in your hand, and then you can launch that as an action.
Okay, for some odd reason reason I can't load my sheet. So could you add those? I hate asking.
Sure.
It's just my
No,
sheet
it's
wasn't
cool.
loading.
It's cool. I got you. All right, so I will add those as spells. Let me see there. Scorching Blast and Aqueous.
It finally loaded.
All right, and Aqueous Blast. On a critical hit, basically, if you critical hit with the Aqueous Blast, you knock a target prone. If you critically hit with the Scorching Blast, then you set someone on fire.
Yeah.
So they're basically good damage spells.
Yep. And I can heighten them to my max, correct?
That is correct. You can always heighten them.
Cool.
Cool.
And it looks like I have to set them to the correct spell type again, but that won't be a problem. So let me just do that real quick. Since we're on the... Yeah, go ahead.
Also, SH1 is not revealed to us?
Oh,
I thought it was.
Yeah, give me a second. I can do that. I'm working on a couple things.
Take your time.
Let me see.
Sorry, I moved them so they're up at the top with the other level ones.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's just force of habit.
No, it's totally cool. It's totally cool. So, Arcane, I just need to change because you're a primal caster, right?
Yep.
Okay. And Scorching. There you go. And they should be correct now. There you go.
Yay.
All right. So, now that you're back on the world map and it is a new month, it is the month of Rova. So, what path are you going to take to explore? Now, obviously, we're not starting the actual exploration, but this is just so that I can plan ahead.
I will show you my proposed route. It goes like this. And actually, not that. There we go. And this. And if we're feeling particularly brave, perhaps we could even go down here.
Well,
Would that sound good?
I'm assuming that SH1 is
Oh,
yeah,
thank
where
you
is
for
that?
reminding
here.
me. SH1. Give me SH1. Where is it?
Because it's like,
Oh, there it is.
Just-
Just need to change it to a map layer. There you go. It's right next to Lizard Town, apparently.
so let's okay, so let's go towards Lizard. Sneak our way down through Lizard Town to there,
Like
and
this?
then go that way. Yeah, go that way around it. Because we need to get to let's see, MN. Which one had the I'm trying to think. MN. Let's look at our notes here.
And since we're just doing map stuff, maybe we should call it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can figure it out. But real quick, do you remember what you were asking about before we end it?
No, we got everything we got there.
Okay, so yeah, you have your route, and that's all set and ready to go. So just to narrate what happened during the Kingdom turn, obviously the two Green Gripe and the Hunting Lodge have been added to the kingdom, to the barony, and they are now new settlements. Green Gripe has an alchemy hut, so you now have an alchemy hut available. What else? You've also gained some more lands, I believe, and the wizards apparently tried to help out with a supernatural solution, but screwed it up and kind of blew things up. So they can't help out with supernatural stuff for like 2 months because they're trying to clean up the magical fallout.
Yeah.
I don't think there was anything else that we need to discuss. So, do you want to call it?
Sorry, I dozed off.
Well, that answers that question.
Thank you, everybody. We will see you hopefully next week. Take care, stay safe, drink plenty of water, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.